Yo, what's up, y'all? Mr. Right Way here. So Excited Podcast. We got some a developer on. We're gonna talk about some crazy stuff because this week, oh my gosh, we just talking off camera. Sorry, we had to get some stuff, audio issues, and also too, your boy had to get something to drink. And also, I did eat my Taco Bell before I started the show. Everybody, don't hate on your boy.
I am. I'm hating. He don't need to be eating that mess.
Yeah, I know. He right. He definitely right. Okay, so I haven't made a Taco Bell in like 3 weeks, and now I ate it. Now I'm kind of like I didn't need it. It's like I kind of almost lost. This is serious. I kind of like lost taste of like Taco Bell, but
it's that post clarity, huh?
Yeah, really.
That's food post clarity.
Yeah, post pause.
That was delicious. I don't think I needed that though.
No, I didn't. Wow. Now you say it like that. Wow. That's a good one. That's a good one. Dang.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah, I will too. Goodness, God. That's I was sad that she's one of her pets are sick, so it's the hospital. So she might pop in, might not. So yeah, but one of the cats is kind of pretty sick. So but yeah, we got a boy right here. If you see Art Grayson. He's developed a new game called Ball and Gamer, and we're gonna show the trailer right off. We got a lot. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Art, just tell people introduce you to the audience. We're gonna show you a game and stuff, and it was a last minute thing. So this week has been crazy, but
we're making it work. We're making it work. I'm Art Grayson, co-creator and partner of Envision Studios and co-creator of Ball and Gun. My partner Aaron couldn't be on tonight. We're kind of trying to divide and conquer. We got a lot of things going on since a lot's been happening with the studio lately. The game is just on the freaking rise, which means we got a lot to build because you've been asking for a lot, all you out there, ball and gun gamers.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, and you already know what this game is about from the title.
Mm-hmm.
You already know. If you watch the Black Hokage, you know what I'm saying. If you out there watching Mighty Keith. If you follow Spawn on Me podcast, we've been on there recently. If you saw, we went viral at the GDC. And then again, after DreamHack with Dwight Howard played our game live, had his son playing it live. It just went crazy. So, yeah, there's been a lot of heat out there for the game. I see you about to run the trailer. Go ahead and do that.
Yeah, man, I like that aesthetic in the background. I'm kind of like Minecraft and everything together, but let's run this crazy trick. My gosh. Let's go.
Ball and Gun Gamers. I just feel like that sound effect.
Wet like.
Wet like.
That swish.
I know.
Bust it. Oh, you for real breaking ankles.
Yeah. Like bowling.
Gordon. And become a god.
Intentionally left blank.
That's dope. Wow.
That's funny.
Shout out to Shield Social Studios for the media editing on that cut. That's our world premiere trailer for when we went to early access on June 5th on Steam, where you can go get it now.
How much is the game?
We actually, so because we're in early access, we decided to launch it at a base price and never change that price. Kind of like a Vampire Survivors. It's like always the same price. And then we discount it based on what we're doing. So when we went to early access, we said we'll discount it 40%, and then we'll back our way up to the full price as we get closer and closer to the 1 year mark when we release the V 1.0. So our launch discount was 40%. and that actually just that we just had that when we release, and then every time we do a major update, we'll release an update with another discount. So we'll go up to $14.99. It'll always be $14.99.
Okay.
Somebody said Minecraft and 2K had a baby. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Minecraft and 2K.
So Art, let me ask you, like, where did the idea for balling gun?
I love this question so much.
He told me when we met, and I was like, "Yeah, this is a story, brother. Go ahead."
Could you imagine this was a complete coincidence?
I mean, so I've seen the memes and I've seen other creators make jokes about ball and gun gamers. So then
I mean, it's like so it's not a true category of games, right? It's actually a trope.
Yeah.
If you look at it, like, I don't know, in the true sense of the word, it's like a pejorative that's meant to make fun of a type of gamer. Which is like, okay, cool, fair. I'm a bit of a ball and gun gamer. I like simple stuff that bubbles to the top, but at the same time, I think it's based on real world experiences.
I knew it.
So you know what that based on real world experiences. So
it's based on real world experiences.
The city parks, bro.
There's a whole level in the game where you're literally on the blacktop. You got chain link.
Oh no!
And you are just like the skyscrapers are all around. It's like
you
fighting.
Really bringing like a whole nother term to like pop the trunk when you playing this game.
Hold on, I got something to trump for y'all real quick. Hold on.
Tired of losing to y'all. I got something for y'all. Hold on, I'll be right back.
So many jokes when we started working on this. We never thought this would work. First of all, I'll just say that, to be honest. We never thought this was gonna work. But I was just like, we should do it because, like, has it ever been done? And we were looking and we were like, we can't see no real examples of it ever being done. Like an actual sports game and an actual first person shooter game with like the truth of both of those game mechanics happening at the same time.
That's wild. How long did it take y'all to make this?
The very first version we built in 3 months.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah. Impressive. We just went to GDC and we built it from scratch. We have our own game engine and everything. We built the entire thing from the ground up. First we went to BlurredCon and showed it there, and we were just like, well, we just showed up and we had like we printed like a telescopic banner and we were like, hey, can we get a table?
Hey, y'all said, hey, we so y'all literally was like, hey, we didn't prepare for the shit. Well, we gonna make the shit work.
Nope.
Nope.
They looked at the banner. I tell you what, they looked at the banner. They were like, yeah, let's see what we got for you. And there was a line for our table. That's
how those influential moves start, bro. You come in with an idea, it's like, hey, we ain't got this, but we got this. Let me look at it. I think they fucking with something. Okay, let's see what y'all got. Okay.
Man, that is like so like I love it.
Vision for this. Yeah, we want it to be like a creator ecosystem. You know, you come into this kind of like a Minecraft, you know what I'm saying? You building stuff, you know what I'm saying? You could rock with your crews, 5-on-5 with guns, man. Come on.
5-on-5 with your guns.
So right now it's on Steam right now, right?
Yeah, that's right.
It's plan to go to Xbox, PlayStation, Switch.
So actually, we launched our first version as a tech demo or what we called an alpha at the time, which basically just means like it's super buggy. We were like trying to tell people like, hey, like it's not a polished game. This is just like we were kind of fucking around. We want to know what y'all think. So we built the whole thing, created our own infrastructure and architecture to host the game, and then served it to ballandgun.com. Like we created a web domain and everything, so it plays in a browser. And to this day, it's still there.
What?
Pull up ballandgun.com. Our first version of the game is still there to this day, and it's still free.
Me too.
That's the whole reason it went viral, because it was like, and we didn't notice at the time, but like gamers, like game developers don't do this for some reason. Like their first versions of games, like I don't know why, but they like lock them up behind Steam and everything like this. Was like,
it is.
I get it, but at the time we didn't think of that. We just wanted to like, how can we make sure people can play this as fast as possible? So we went to balling, like we basically we were like, hey, why don't we get our own domain and make it so you can literally click into the game in like 2 or 3 clicks max.
You said ballandgame.com?
Ball and gun. Ball and gun.
Oh, I'm sorry, ball and gun. My bad. I'm sorry.
Saying ball and game the whole night.
I know. I just said ball and game.
I put in the private chat, Steve. I also put in the public chat. So
his name is Lee.
Oh no. ballandgun.com.
Hey, ball and gun. Hey, I'm sorry. Country, and I've been sipping a little sip. What do you got on there right there? Anyway, you got some. What's that? What do you got?
What you drinking
on?
Oh, I'm just having a beer.
I'm talking about what Art did. What he had.
Oh, it's what is this? Coffee liqueur. That's what that is.
Okay. Thought you had like a Yahoo with some tequila or something.
You're drinking the Yahoo.
What? Yahoo was some tequila.
And on some that quick.
Yeah, that's some weird shit. Like
Yahoo. Dude, hey, I'm telling you, I saw somebody had that before. Like, why are you drinking Yahoo with some alcohol? Like, ugh.
Hey, y'all, don't ever let Steve be y'all's bartender. I'll just let
why?
I hear it now.
Man,
hold on.
taste in alcohol is crazy right now.
You
all kind of nonsense together. I don't know what this is.
But you drunk it though.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
This is what I did. Hey, man, thanks for the drink.
See,
that's what I did.
Over the shoulder.
You said thanks for drinking drunk, and it was good.
Man, you over here trying to serve battery acid, bro.
I was not battery acid. I was not served on battery acid. You had the drinks. I mixed them for like other folks, and they were like, "Dang, it's strong." I said, "Yep." And they drunk it and went on. Everybody was laughing at the end of the night. Hey, oh yeah, I get you drunk now. I ain't one thing I'm doing. I'm gonna hit. Yeah.
It is for one purpose. It ain't supposed to taste good.
That's a good point
about that. Gotta enjoy it. I don't want to. I mean, it's either going to be good right now or it's going to be worse.
Question then. What you think about all the like zero proof stuff then? If are you like really here for the taste?
It depends on my mood, right? Because I'm a big bourbon whiskey guy. So
okay.
A lot of times I'm just drinking that over the rocks or neat. And then, my wife, she likes to do all kind of concoctions and all this, punches and super crazy decorative drinks and all this stuff, but nothing too
Japanese or American whiskey?
Both.
Ooh.
I don't discriminate. Yeah. Irish, American, Japanese, Canadian.
Yeah. I don't know about Canadian whiskey.
We got Canadians in the audience. I got to show love.
Oh yeah, this is pretty cool right here. I'm looking at it like you can kind of.
Oh wow!
So you can actually do it live. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Can you play with a controller?
Yeah.
I was thinking I got.
Yeah, it's dynamic. It'll sense a PS5 controller or it'll sense an Xbox controller. It also works mobile too. So if you're doing it on mobile, if you pull up ballandgun.com on a mobile browser and you turn it sideways, it'll basically it'll open up like an on-screen HUD, like Call of Duty Mobile with the claw grip and everything.
I like the music though.
That man said, "I know how you ball and gun gamers love the controller. So guess what? It auto senses it when you plug in. I love it.
Literally.
That's dope though. Like the music on here was, and it's also, you know what? I got a widescreen.
That's all original music too.
I got a widescreen and it was widescreen, so that's dope. If it's a widescreen, like really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's dope.
All right, let me ask you this question. So it took y'all what 3 months to design this game? You said, right?
Yeah, right. The first version of it, the alpha.
First version.
It's on Steam right now. We'll say 6 months in total.
6 months. So y'all have just been taking your time polishing the game, making sure that it's good. From the feedback that you've gotten from the community, other gamers, influencers, etc., has this sparked conversation for future games for the studio?
Yeah, so we've gotten a lot of feedback about, like, let's say people look at this and say like, when VR, and I'm like, noted.
VR be so dope.
when football and gun, and then we're like, noted.
Football and gun.
We're running back with a pistol. Come on.
Oh God, go long. I ain't see that long, mother.
That would be so dope.
Yeah.
Bro,
we got things cooking. We got
y'all
things
remember,
cooking.
y'all remember Blitz? It's about to be the hood version of Blitz. The way they pull a blicky out when they going down. It's like,
bro,
damn,
I could
bro.
so see a full series of this, like just a whole genre of games, like a whole genre of sports and gun games.
I think that's the thing. Is like turning a trope into an actual game genre.
Yeah.
Right. And I think if this is truly the first time it's been done and done well, like that's the future. That's where we're headed.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
No, I'll just say when you said Blitz and stuff, and remember how Blitz, like on Blitz, like they took it out, but if your person get hurt, you can like take steroids to get back like the next week or.
Yeah.
That's right. There was that mechanic.
Yeah, they took that part out, but you can like now, hey, you can put that back in. You know, like you get shot, steroid, come on back, he gone.
And another thing about it too is that's really cool is, I love seeing.
Somebody said ball and sword.
Ball and sword. New developers coming out, devs coming out, or just in terms of being able to just break the norms of gaming and what the genres that we normally see. Like the fact of the matter is like perfect timing in terms of building this game around a meme, around, just the common joke within the community. Like, man, y'all ball and gun cats. Man, that's all y'all play. Y'all don't play anything else. Y'all don't know anything about RPGs or anything else. No, I got an RPG with this basketball in my hand. What now? Like, it's like, y'all really did that. Like, that's crazy. It looks like an awesome game. I'll have to definitely check this out for sure.
Yeah. No, appreciate it.
It's already downloaded for me. And like I said, I put my best friends on, and he's putting the son on. So yeah, like we getting a movement started, bro. We getting a movement started. Trust me.
It's been a lot of fun. Like when the Knicks took off and we're headed for the championship, we started working on a like a collectibles drop. So we were thinking about like, oh, what kind of collectibles could you get in the game, when you get different awards or something like that, or like if you just logged onto the game at the right time. So we released a drop, what we call kicks, and it was like we called it like the ball and gun kicks with the logo.
Oh, I like that.
So it's a little wild because they're like orange and cyan and white, but that's our brand colors. So yeah,
I see what y'all was doing there. Okay.
Now we got a locker room feature in the Steam build where you step into the locker room, you can try on your kicks. It's a dope little feature though.
This is like hilarious and funny, and it's what's go good. If you make somebody laugh, they can remember it. Like people want to have fun.
Like when I remember, like I met Art by like he was just, hey brother, you want to try my game? He was like, oh, ball and gun. I said, bro, get the fuck out of here. And then I looked at it and I said, bro, the fact that you are here in this moment in time right now, and I showed him that video that I did like last December. Yeah. I said, nah, this was destined to happen, bro. Like it's the fact that I made a whole video on that shit, and there's a game. Hey, bro.
And it's right up his alley too, boy. You just saw when he came back. I talked about this ball. I said we gotta get a ball and stuff like that. Talk about it because it was just crazy. I can't believe it. Like it was just And I saw a little bit because it was what's so crazy. It was so much at the mix and GDC. The whole stretch that this summer, like this year. Just think about this. Like to stand out this year with all the stuff going on. We're gonna talk about it, but it's crazy, man. Like How do you survive standing out with all of this? Like today, we had like a little mix up behind the scenes, but we here. But we got expensive consoles, GTA 6, we got Xbox, we got Steam Machine, all this stuff, and then
hella layoffs,
and early about and here you are like, hey, I think comedic aspects, the comedic aspects.
Irony.
But it's so fun. But like, how you stand out? How you keep going? Because there's so much going on this year. So much.
Yeah, I mean, you're never gonna have everybody's attention, and if you do, it's not sustainable, right?
Yep.
Like, so first of all, like we don't really hold ourselves to that kind of like standard to expect to hold everybody's attention forever, or even for a long period. Like it might go in waves, like. we have an update going on. Everybody hops in, plays, has fun, and then goes back to GTA 6. You know what I'm saying? Like that might just be how it happens.
It be that way. It be that way, man. Yeah,
it be that way.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the discoverability thing because there's just so many games. There's so many good things happening in the industry. There's so many bad things happening in the industry. There's so much junk out there, and it's hard to find whatever bubbles to the top. Like even that is a lot. You know what I'm saying? And what in that interests you. So I think for us, it was like it needs to stand out. If it don't stand out for us, why is it gonna?
Oh, sorry about that. You say one more time. You say if it don't stand out for what now?
Yeah. So if it doesn't, when we were thinking about the concept of the game, to Neo's question, I think it really came back to we were looking at it and said like, well, if the concept of the game doesn't stand out even to us, it's not gonna stand out to anybody else. You know, like if I saw title, and we tried this out actually. We came up with games. We had lists of games in the hundreds. We had games listed in the thousands. Like we went and we found lots and lots of data and information to kind of see like, what kind of brand colors is everybody using? What's the logo, look like for each of these games? What's the game icons look like on Steam, right? Like what do you look like when you're in a catalog of like 100 other games and yours is here? Does it stand out? Like when it's like the size of one side of a number 2 pencil.
Dang.
Like if it was that small, like stacked up next to 50 other games in a column with like 4 columns.
That's
yours stand out. And we were like, if it doesn't pass that kind of smell test, then it's probably not a good idea. And Ball and Gun was the first thing that kind of passed the smell test for us. We were like, that shit, by the title alone, is funny as fuck. The concept alone is easy to explain. The title of the game would be easy to say, pronounce, and spell. Although sometimes people still
me right here. Me.
Ball and game? No, ball and gun.
Ball and gun.
Ball and gun.
Ball and game, ball and gun. My bad. I told you.
Yeah, for the most part, it's just, so that's it, man. You're doing with the best you can.
But as you were talking about that art, it's almost like you're taking a very similar approach in terms of like first impressions, kind of like how a content creator would build their video, thumbnails, etc. It's the same approach that you're taking when you're first laying the lay of the land in terms of like, I got to compete with hundreds of other games where people are just scrolling and say, what game looks good for me to download and just give it a shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they see, a title's got to be catchy. It's got to be, especially if we don't know what the genre really is. And especially if it's a new genre, something completely, out of the norm, what's going to pop out to the consumer, the gamer, to actually want to give it an attempt and try it out. And then when I went to the site and I'm like, dang, marketing team looked like they did a really good job with it in terms of, you have the right personalities promoting it. You've got a lot of good vibes and it looks fun and quirky and all that. And it doesn't take itself seriously like a lot of other games. You don't have to worry about all the back end logistics and corporate nonsense of dealing with larger companies when y'all are in control of everything, I'm sure, right?
Yep. 100%.
Awesome.
It's cool, man. Like, and us, is somebody live playing it right now?
Probably. Did you see that
live broadcasting right now? Yeah.
Somebody's live broadcasting it.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see.
We passed 100,000 players just like 2 weeks ago. No,
that's great.
3 weeks ago.
Look, like right here.
3 weeks ago. Damn, that's amazing.
Somebody's live playing it right now.
Oh, that's Aaron.
He live playing it right now. I'm like,
wow.
Cash. And it's like it's so simple that it's like it's just over. It's like it's simple. That's all it is. Like,
like those because there was a lot of games like that at the Mix event. Like you don't have to be overly complicated to have a good time because at the end of the day, it's about having fun. So all of those games that were there were some of the most simplest in design, but in terms of a fun factor, bro, you just trying to have fun, man.
And you said this is 5v5? It can be 5v5?
That's what we're going to.
Okay.
That's what we're going to. Imagine this, right? It's like Fortnite on a basketball court. This is about to be like chaos.
This is gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine like a live stream where you've got like 10 people in there going wild.
10 people on the court, basically, and there's gonna be like a basketball royale version where it's everybody for themselves, and you can't swipe possession of the ball. You have to kill the person with the ball to get the ball.
Wow. I gotta ask this question.
It's like Griff ball.
Are y'all gonna have proximity chat on there to where you can hear?
Yeah, yo, we think that's so cool. So it's like if you're at one end of the court, you can hear the squeaky shoes coming up behind you, and then you hear them come. You actually hear them coming. Yeah, proximity chat. Like you actually start.
Hey, what you doing here, cuz? Oh shit, they gonna beat Jimmy again.
Come on, bitch. What you got? What you got? Hey, shit. You ain't got shit. Oh.
And it was so crazy. If people do get the Steam machine, which we're gonna talk about later, they can play it on the Steam machine.
Yep.
I know. We'll talk about that in a minute, but that's another thing. But I mean, dude, this I like when games that make you like smile genuinely, because here looking like this.
Games should be fun, man. Games should be fun.
The community, I'm just imagining just how absolutely fucking hilarious the community is gonna be on that with those lives. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen like the GT Online videos of people doing stuff. If we can get to hilarious levels like that, bruh.
Yeah,
the potential is through the moon. Through the moon, bro.
See those TikToks now with this game, and folks just like the commentary behind it is going to be ridiculous.
I can see this doing good, man. Appreciate
all the crazy stuff that happens in like Roblox and Minecraft.
Yeah,
and put that into a game with these kind of mechanics, with the kind of player community that comes from 2K and Call of Duty. I think we had some people shooting us some messages like, "Yo, this is a 2KOD, 2COD." Like, oh, y'all are ready for this. Y'all are really ready for this.
I gotta write that down. 2KOD. Oh god.
2KOD. Wow.
Yeah. We've had some wild. Like people are really, really excited.
Man, thank you for like Grayson's with this and stuff. It's because this is funny as hell. Like,
hey man, glad y'all want to have some fun.
For me, pronouncing it wrong to getting it right, but looking at all this stuff is crazy. And it lives up to the hype. Like Mega was right. I mean, he kept talking about that. You know, when you leave an impression when you leave something like Summer Game Fest, because you see. So I know you probably saw so much of Summer Game Fest, but to leave an impression, it's dope, man. Like it's today is hard. You know, it's really hard to leave a good impression. I'm sorry, a good impression. You can leave an impression, but a good impression. You know, it's hard. Whew. But yeah, man. Like we won't get into the news. Please stay, man. Stay with your Yahoo and all that.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
Now we talk about
over here with my Nesquik.
Your Nesquik.
Yahoo, not Yoo-hoo. Yahoo.
It's called Yahoo, isn't it?
Yoo-hoo.
It's
You're just mispronouncing everything tonight.
No, I always called it Yahoo when I grew up.
Wrong.
No.
Yeah.
Hold on. Like you say Akuma. It's Akuma, okay?
No, Akuma is the pronunciation.
No, it's Akuma.
From Street Fighter
every year, bro. How do you not know this?
Everybody says Akuma.
It is pronounced a different way. It's kind of like how people were saying Ryu over the years when it's Ryu.
Yes,
it's
Ryu.
like,
but how do everybody say it?
I was guilty of that.
Just
because everybody was, bro.
Don't make it right.
Nobody says Akuma.
I say Akuma.
You the only person.
Nah, there's plenty of other people who said I could. Yeah, it's just like what this is saying. I've seen.
I ain't gonna sit here and do no grammar check with your ass.
I'm gonna go to the movie theater. I can't wait to see Ryu and Akuma. No, but I seriously thought I'd say, yeah, I called it all my life. All my life, I called it that.
It be that way. It's like, it's like you've been calling something for your entire life, and then you realize, oh, I've been saying it wrong this whole time, but you still calling it that.
I mean, I don't know how many times I can correct you this evening, bro. That's like 3 times already. Like balling the game, you said Yahoo, you say names wrong. Like, what else we got going on today? Bro?
You've been drinking again, people.
Yeah. How much liquor did you put in that glass?
3 shots.
Damn.
What?
Well, 1 shot before, the 2 shots was a little instant tea and a little coffee. Not coffee. I mean a little Dr. Pepper.
I was about to say that's like
I was talking about, y'all. See what I was talking about? The crazy nonsense you be mixing together.
Stop, man.
Concoctions.
It's good, but it's like you mix Dr. Pepper with tequila or tea is really good. just the shots and stuff. But anyway,
It'll get you drunk.
Good motherfucking choice, motherfucker.
Bitch.
Oh,
oh, that's funny. That's funny. I'll take a sip, Jesse. Good motherfucking choice, motherfucker.
it'll get you drunk.
You be fucking fast, you know that.
I'm not yelling because this is
Pause.
how I talk.
Pause. That's a good one. Juice. They hate me. A fucking shark hate me.
Oh, hate me. Drink, bitch.
Bitch. What do you do? Did he eat the peanuts at the end when he raised them like did like that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow.
Man, if that show come back with Eddie Murphy, he said he's gonna try to bring it back with Eddie Murphy.
I think he would be on board for that, and especially in honor of his brother. I think.
Yeah,
If it happened, it would be great.
it would.
I need Aaron Magruder to bring back the real Boondocks, though.
Me too.
Yeah, that too.
I
They
need that in my life.
because you saw the news when they were doing a reboot and then it got canceled again.
Yeah, that season 4
Yeah,
bullshit.
Yeah, that's it. Well, not even that. They were doing a reboot.
Did
from
Tyler
that.
Perry have something to do
They
with them
got-
getting
and then they
canceled again?
Mm.
You're talking about off of that thing they did when they was making fun of him on season 3. At this point, it was probably a bunch of factors as to why that show
Yeah.
probably didn't come back. Yeah, so it's a laundry list of it, to be honest.
They also had like no budget. Nobody got paid in season 1, and everybody was doing it just for the culture. So
Mhm.
Wow.
That too. Yep, that too. And then also another reason is because
Somebody said yes. Tyler Perry probably was something because Tyler Perry was really mad about that episode that he had called CNN and got them kind of kicked off or something like that.
there was 2
that's
episodes.
like
It
one
was
of the
that.
funniest episodes, though.
It was
Yeah,
that, and
yeah.
there was a BET episode. I know they definitely didn't like that shit. Yeah,
Tyler
I don't know if y'all saw that.
Motherfucker at BET. Did I see
This would be the-
Harvard, bitch?
This would be the downfall of black people. Like this, what? It was that old black lady who was like the CEO. I was like, why is she talking like
like 6-inch fingernail.
yes,
Evil.
Just got raptor calls and shit. I said, oh god. Oh, shit.
Oh, you gonna fit right in, dude. Shit, we just bring you back next week. Yeah, you fit right in. Oh my god.
Oh,
dang! I forgot about that. That was funny.
if we're going to conversations, let's talk about shit we was talking right before the pod started. With
Yeah.
let's talk about that because y'all niggas was heated. Y'all was heated. So let's
Oh
go.
yeah, what we were just talking about like the GDC stuff, and so we both, me and Art, had went to GDC. GDC Game Developer Conference. Now, User Game Developer Conference is open to game developers. Well, they're trying to do something new and open up to content creators. Well, I'm a content creator, and I use AI for different things. I did not know how heated developers are. 1, at AI. 2, at content creators coming into this space for the first time. And boy, I was in one session and I was asking questions and it went around. So you know me, I'm just going to say what's on my mind. And I said, I don't see AI as a big deal like it is. And whoa, boy, one dude took the microphone. Well, I disagree with you, sir. And this was heated. And I was like, and at first I almost took it personally, but then afterwards I didn't take it personally because AI is a huge issue. And it's a huge issue going into prices of Xbox and Steam and all these consoles going up. And I know Art probably speak more to that too, but really the two things, like the AI conversation is still touchy, really touchy, especially for developers. And I understand because it's pushing a lot of older developers out of jobs, and it's a big issue. And then also being a content creator, because if you don't understand, like, content creation is serious, but it's a lot of liberties. Like for me, for instance, since I do it full time and also retired also, but I can do it when I want. Like some y'all got, I know the chat, no, not chat, but Ness and Mega know. One day I'll probably do like 5 videos and saying, hey, I'm doing this. And one day I might do it in one video. it just I have the freedom, but as a developer, I don't think a lot of developers had that freedom. And then also too, AI and then like competition and all that kind of stuff, and all of that storm was there this year. And now we see it more and more with studio closing, price Apple today. Apple just like, what the yo? I don't know how that new iPhone gonna be. You know, that new foldable iPhone is gonna be about $200 probably. That's another thing. But I mean, just this crazy. But like we were just talking about before, it's just saying a shitstorm. Like this year's a real shitstorm. And I know, and Ness, and go ahead, Ness, because I know you got a lot to say because you also own that end also. So I will say this: I look at it just from a content creator because I use like Canva and like ChatGPT and thumbnails and all that kind of stuff. I don't deal it with a daily basis, but these two they do, especially Ness. So Ness, I'm gonna let you take this over. You and Art, y'all take this before we get into the other bad news.
So I work in tech, right? In the industry right now is, for those of you that maybe work in other industries, etc., like generally when it comes to anything, I'll say from an AI perspective, from chip development, device, microchips, all that stuff, right? We are in a very weird time now where I think a lot of folks that aren't as close to the industry don't understand. They feel that AI is this cool thing where you can create videos and thumbnails and cool memes on TikTok and all this nonsense. That's the curtain over the eyes, right? Because what I see, and I see this on a daily basis, is the larger corporations, their answer to everything now is AI, right? So what that means is you have people that have worked for tons of different companies that have years worth of experience and are very well qualified to do the roles that they are doing. These companies are going back and saying, hey, do we really need them for that? Or can AI do it? Right? So they pilot certain things. They use AI to do those things. And once it's done good enough, they say, well, that's good enough for us. So let's save the dollars and cents and let go of this half of the organization, right? Tech is generally the first that you'll see that happen. But folks, this isn't me being a fear monger. This will domino into other industries. You just haven't seen it yet. It's going to domino over, right? We're seeing it in tech right now. You see it in the video game industry. Why? Your prices of your consoles keep rising. You can't get SSDs and GPUs at a decent price anymore to build your PCs. Hell, you can't even find anything for a reasonable price where you could find it a year and a half ago for at least a decent, partially affordable, even though it was still raising in price. But now then when you have those dominoes start to fall, you start seeing the headlines.
Like this right here, the Steam machine.
$1,400. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, had this been released 2 years ago, it would have sold like hotcakes.
Yep.
It would have sold like hotcakes. Regardless if it, doesn't perform as well as a PS5 Pro or Series X. Regardless of the fact, it's an introduction to get people into the PC OS without having the need of Windows, all that extra stuff, whatever. That's fine. But now the industry has priced itself in this weird predicament now where the excuse is, well, because of AI, it's too expensive for us to generate all the chips and all this, so we're going to have to raise the prices again, guys. Sorry, it's going to be $100 bump, but y'all just raised it 3 months ago.
And look at this too.
You just talked to us a week ago and you said like, hey, we understand that gaming's becoming unaffordable. We're going to do our best. And then you raise the price again. Bro, what are we talking about? What are we doing right now?
The Steam Deck, almost $1,000 for the OLED.
You going to run that up to 1,000.
And I'll be honest right now. For like, y'all got all the rich jokes all in the world, but logically, I'm not dropping crazy amounts of money on consoles anymore. And it's not a matter of worth. It's not a matter of this game is really good. I got to go buy this console because of this one game.
Yeah.
It's not justifiable anymore for us as consumers in this economy when people are getting laid off daily in droves for us to go drop $80, $90, $100 on games every single month. You can't do that. That's not sustainable anymore. We've got to logically think about this. Okay. I'm not going to talk about GTA 6 because I know that's coming, but it all wraps into the same thing. It all wraps into the same conversation that we've talked about it on the podcast numerous times. We knew that GTA was going to be $80, $90 game. And we were fine with it because it's GTA.
Yeah.
We were fine with it. We're good with that. But I think what has happened is because people were saying, I want my physical disc and all this. And I've had the joke many times on the podcast. I'm like, okay, so we're paying for paper and plastic is what we're paying for now because it's just the code that we're getting. And I've had a couple of you in the chat that have reached out to me today asking, hey, Ness, are you going to buy GTA 6? I'll wait for it to come out on PC.
Yeah.
Why? Why do I need to buy it? Why do I need to pre-order a digital game? So they can get their billions of dollars and make all their money? Like,
well, you know what? I'm gonna interject real quick on that one because now that I'm a PC gamer, I think it's totally two different mindsets. Like the console mindset is like physical all the time. PC, if this was released day and day with PC, I don't think we have such a huge argument because GTA has actually been a console not exclusive, but a console game for the last 20 years, you know. But now, like PC and stuff like now, PC people just don't blink an eye over this. But I get it. Living and have both feet in both worlds, I get both arguments and stuff like that. And then this is my counter argument to like not having a disc, you know. Like we'll talk about this a little bit later too, but GTA said maybe Rockstar said they may put a disc out in December. All right, so you buy it now, you want to play it now. That's cool. You don't have to go buy it. You can wait because this game will go on sale. Like Red Dead Redemption, these games will go on sale. Like cheap, super cheap. Like I told my thing, the key card games, like WWE. I bought it twice. I got a code because I reviewed the game, but then I went and bought it because I want the case. But I waited till the game went to $15 and then I bought it. You know, so if you can wait, you can get what you want. But also too, I know in this thing, people don't want to wait because people want to make content, people want to be in the conversation and all that kind of stuff. And this is where we at as a society with gaming. I mean, just go ahead too.
That's the FOMO behind it, right? You know, when there's a hot game that comes out, everybody wants to play it, right? That's perfectly understandable. Like, don't get me wrong, I want to play GTA 6, but there's pros and GTA 6 is just coming out during an odd time, right? It's been pushed back a couple of times. We all know that, and that's perfectly fine. They want to make sure the game is polished and it's good. And I mean, we hope that it drops, you know, with little to no bugs, and it's just a solid game to play, so we can just entrench ourselves in the game until whenever they decide they want to drop the online capability, and then we can play multiplayer, right? But I think what has happened is the corporations that run the larger studios, the consoles, all that stuff, they say one thing in the press today, tomorrow their actions show something different, right? So like, I want to pull this up real quick, right? Because I think this matters. So Auntie says, can you help me understand why big companies like Valve, Microsoft, Apple charge so much for their products? Don't they buy their parts in bulk, which makes the components much cheaper? Okay, so yes, they buy them in bulk. However, and you know, put an asterisk on this because this is just my opinion.
Okay.
When companies buy in bulk, they're allocated a certain amount, right? So let's say Microsoft says, hey, I need this amount of chips from so-and-so and so-and-so. They'll fork over the cash. They'll sign the contracts. They'll do this, right? Apple has some proprietary stuff, but they still need to outsource certain things and technologies, etc., for their chips in-house. What's happening right now is because of all the AI data centers that are being created like crazy, all the chip companies last year, the end of last year, they consolidated all of their production towards those AI developing those data centers. So what happened is when those data centers started popping up, they threw out crazy amounts of money. So what happened with all of the game developers and publishers, etc., that were building the consoles, they're like, oh shit, we're not going to have enough for ours. But now, because the AI data centers have been popping up and they're dropping millions upon millions of dollars, now there's competition on like, hey, I've got a better contract over here. If you want this, you're going to have to pay more. So now Valve, Microsoft, etc., are having to fork over more money. In turn, that increases the price of the console. Is that good for us? No, because we're in the back end of this generation of the console. Hell, any other generation, we would have already been talking about the next iteration of console, which we're not doing right now. Because we're like, hey, we need to postpone that a couple more years, even though we're talking about PlayStation 6 and Helix.
I told Mark Cerny to do that too.
I guarantee you, those prices are not going to drop moving into next year. They're going to continue to increase. You are going to be paying $1,000+ for your new consoles should you decide to buy it. You can hear all this crap. They're like, oh, we're going to sell it at $750, $800. It's going to be $1,000.
Just get ready.
Get ready. That's the new world we live in.
Hey, Megan, like, remember when I told Mark Cerny at the show, I said, hey, we don't need a PS6 right now, but you know, and you saw that look, how he looked at me.
Yeah.
He like, we're going to bring this shit out anyway.
I'm like, bro, what you doing? We won't need that right now. But I'm oh no, go ahead. Nessa. I was
going to ask y'all a question. Like, okay, so I mean, I said a lot.
No, good. No, I know you've been waiting to get that out.
It's just because, you know, I deal with AI in different ways.
He's like, look, sit down for a second.
I'm telling you, because I'm going through it on a daily basis, right?
Yeah.
You know, when I have to deal with AI, I use AI for work. I have to, right? There is no ifs, ands, or but I have to use it, right? And the fact of the matter is that even I see the consolidation within my teams and people getting let go because they're like, hey, we need to shrink. So I know how the devs are, the publishers with Bungie. I know how they're feeling because I see that. So I like it for someone who's not in the video game industry, but in the tech industry, it's all one big family in some form or fashion. But I understand what they're going through. No one wants to wake up and find out that they've lost their job through an email or through a press.
I've been there. I've been there.
Can you imagine how that feels?
That was
wake up thinking that you're going to log into work and you've been locked out of your laptop and you can't even log in because they've already let you go and you didn't even know. And you find out through a personal email on your personal email. It's horrible. But the companies don't care.
Yeah, I was just talking with somebody at Summer Game Fest. They were saying how they had their company went through a whole like mergers acquisition type thing. And they had this whole like we're all family now. You know, we love everybody. Like, we're not doing layoffs. Like, don't worry. That was on a Friday. And they all went home. They came back on Monday, and it was like that Monday, like half the team got emails. Don't come into work. And they had a whole party for them on Friday, talking about how we're all family.
It's
the very next week, cut people by emails. I was like, "Are you serious?" And she was like, "Yeah,
it happens. It's happening across the board."
So, yeah, I heard some wild stories.
And also, too, you know, like you saying that's what that fear was at GDC. It was like, you know how you can like feel when people are scared. Like and stuff like that. That's how some of those rooms at GDC when it was with the developers. Now, with the content creators, it wasn't because we're coming from a different stuff. Oh, Saturn, what's up, lady? And I get it, because it's like you don't know when like I said, when the ball gets dropped, a ball or the gun gets dropped,
Oh God, don't let the gun drop. No,
don't let the gun. I was saying, but you don't know. But, yeah, no.
That.
Yeah, but you don't know when it's going to drop, and then like just being in that atmosphere, I got it. But it's like, as I see more and more, I get it even more, and it's really hard to be excited by new games when you see just what we was talking about before, like Summer Game Fest, rah rah rah, sis boom bah, yeah, we're gonna do all this. All right, Xbox is back, this is back, yeah, good games. Next week, cut, raise the price, cut. Oh, like what? Like it's almost like a domestic. It's almost like domestic. I don't want to say that, but it's like gonna be in a really bad relationship. You don't know. It's a roller coaster, really. Like one day, you just don't know. And especially like with Xbox, we're like talking about today raising the price $100, $150 of old ass S's. And then they say,
we discontinue the 2 terabyte.
Yeah, we discontinue the 2 terabyte. That's too much. We need that 2 terabyte to go somewhere else. And really, no, I don't think a lot of people are buying a 2 terabyte. Mainly, hardcore Xbox collectors will buy every system. And I'll point out, I still want to buy the Xbox 25th anniversary. I still want to buy it, but
you'll spend at least a rack for that. So right now,
increase the price of the 25th anniversary. So let's
when they do it.
The Series X now with the price increase, 1 terabyte is $750 once that goes live, right? So that's the Series X. So you can imagine that console is probably not going to drop at $750 because it's a special edition. So they're
I think it's gonna. I'm hoping it'll drop at $750, but
no, it's gonna be $850. Yeah. I think it's gonna be $100 more.
It's still gonna sell out too.
I mean, I wanted one, but
like I said, like and that's the thing, right? Like being a collector and really wanting something unique. This is something like really unique that I ain't gonna say we waited 25 years, but come on. I mean, that pulls in a lot of stuff for the good days of Xbox, right? Like when the original Xbox came out, that color, that special green, and the Xbox One generations just really haven't been good, but that pulls you back in. It's like they trying, but
Xbox. I'm sorry, I can't support companies that don't take care of their people. Like
I understand that.
I've been there.
I'm at that point now. Like I've been game collecting for a lot of years now, right? I've been in and out of collections. Neo Geo is the main one I've stayed with. I've sold stuff. Neo Geo is the only thing I've kept. Everything else is either a handful of physical games, and then I may play the rest digitally on PC or through Game Pass. But moving forward, justification, money be damned. Even if I have the money, that doesn't mean you get it. You have to be able to show me, the consumer, that you want to take care of not just your consumer base, but you want to take care of the people that are creating your games. All you're showing me is you have a toxic environment in your corporation and that your people are scared to work. They're scared to take opportunities and chances. They're scared to build unique games. Art's game is unique. It's different. It's fresh. Why don't we see more of that? Because the corporations are in charge. That's not safe. We need something that's going to be able to produce this kind of revenue year over year over year. Well, we've got 2K and Madden for that. We've got COD for that. What else you got? Those are your revenue boosters for your year after year after year. Give us other games, new genres, new ideas, fresh things. That's what people want to see. If we want a remake of a remake like Hollywood, bruh, how many times can we get a remaster? How many times can we get a re-sequel of a sequel? I didn't see Matrix 1,000 times. I don't need a Matrix 5 reloaded, refreshed, updated back to 1. No. What are we doing?
Back to
Need
1.
fresh ideas. Give the devs their opportunity. Give the publishers their opportunity to do these things. We've said it many times. Gamers will spend money if the game is good. But you have to give them that opportunity. And you have to be willing to risk. If you're going to drop a massive budget on a game thinking that you're going to go chase somebody that's been doing it well for the last 5 to 6 years and you want a piece of that pie, best believe they've been in the game longer. They've worked through the kinks. You're brand new. You've never done this before. Speaking about BioWare and Anthem, why did we create that? Bungie had Destiny. Everyone that came after that, outside of Warframe, they've been around the longest. But what are we doing? You shouldn't chase. Create what you can. Build your own niche and make your brand off of that. I stop. I'll digress. This
Man,
No, it's
you speaking to my soul right now. I'm telling you, like Aaron and I had these same exact conversations. This is why, like, we just feel like, let's put it out there for free. Let's just see if people fuck with it first.
Yeah.
yeah.
They
You
will
speaking to my
come.
soul right now. Yeah.
They will come. Like I've been gaming. My mom introduced me to games. I've been gaming since I was 4 years old. She would be up late with me. We'd be playing till 2-3 o'clock in the morning during the summertime. I never could win. She was always kicking my ass in the games. But it one of those things taught me was sportsmanship. You got to be willing to take. You're going to lose. You're not going to win every time. And when you lose, it's not your time to pout, cry. It's your time to get up, learn, get better, get good at the game. So I've taken that mentality through my adulthood because of her with that. And we're losing that as a community foundational fact with gaming. We don't make games as hard as they used to unless you're playing a Souls game. But
Mega Man game.
Yeah, we're that too, right?
That
and we're making things that either are safe for a studio because they're afraid that they're going to get axed if they don't have a certain amount of gamers playing every single concurrent week that they're looking at this. Oh, we only saw 50,000 people. It's time to cut the studio. We're done. What? Did you even give your consumers enough time to even find the game? Maybe they haven't heard about it. Maybe they haven't seen it. Just because you dropped $1 million+ on marketing doesn't mean everybody saw it. Maybe they were focused on another game. Give it time to breathe.
Let me ask you all this question because this probably can go to like the art too. Are we entering with modern gaming? And I know I joke about rich, but is this going to be a rich man's game now? Like, because especially if you haven't bought in yet, right? I know we talk about all these consoles going up, and these are just who wants it has it. But people who've been waiting like for GTA 6, we talking about, they're probably gonna buy. But is this like the new luxury thing now? Because I never saw gaming as a luxury until like this generation.
I think
I would say,
go ahead.
I would say go ahead, Art. I said Art can go, and then I'll go afterwards.
Yeah.
What do you think, Art?
We haven't heard enough from you, Mega. Go ahead, bro.
Oh no, you the guest, brother. Hey, I like to hear your I like to hear your opinion first, though. The floor is yours, brother. I'll go after you. It don't take very long to get my points across. So you good, brother.
He showed like he gonna say this shit. he go.
I got the signage behind me just in case people didn't see it. Steam says "suck my," and then Xbox says "I'm with bro."
What he said? What bro said?
What bro said.
Steam said "suck my," and then Xbox says "I'm with bro." Pretty much a summarization of what happened this week. But I digress. Go ahead, Art, brother.
That shit. Yo, good. I didn't even see that one. That was
I got nothing better to say than that right there.
I didn't even see that. That was just funny as hell. Oh my gosh. I wasn't ready for that one.
I was wondering what that was in the background.
Every week is always something. You know how they got scarecrows? Well, I got like scare company like logos. I got Steam
Scare company logos.
Yeah, it's
oh my god.
The Nintendo ones always be the best. Those are the ones people love the best. So.
Bro, that's hilarious. That's
hey, this dude is crazy, man. I'm telling you.
What bro said.
What bro said.
I'm like, but at the end of the day, though, bro, like, how do we fix it?
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, technically speaking, we the consumer, we the gamer, technically have the power, but we keep falling into the same traps over and over again. We're gonna go buy that digital, wait for the physical, go buy the physical also. Oh well, they said the physical's gonna come. I'm just gonna go and buy this digital real quick, and I'll wait for the physical one to come out.
Why I gotta
And
be
I'll
that
go buy
boy?
like
I gotta.
I gotta be that
I definitely have a few recommendations. I would say one of the ones is people need to get more comfortable with expanding their horizon when it comes to different games. We all need to get out of the mentality of being ball and gun gamers. I mean, exception with the ball and gun game dev, we got, shout out to that. So we definitely supporting that. But like we need to get out of the wheelhouse of getting the same stuff every year after every year, like Call of Duties, 2Ks, GTA's the exception, stuff like that. Because so it's more of I understand you want to be more comfortable with but at the same time, there's a plethora of
rich man's game now. Like this is a rich man's game.
It's a plethora of games out here that honestly, if you were to stop playing some of your favorite genres right now and just dive into all the different stuff we got now, they can start making games right now, and you will still be in your backlog until you in your 70s or 80s because of just the sheer volume of stuff that's going on right now.
There are a lot of indies out there.
Mhm.
There are a lot of indies out here. Speaking as an indie dev shop, right? Envision Studios, that's the name of our indie gaming studio. We feel like a late entry, even though a lot of people are still just finding out like, oh, like there are individual human beings who make games, not just Rockstar. It's like, yeah, apparently, like a lot of them, right? And some indie dev shops are as small as a single person. Some are like 30 people that's still considered indie because they're small. And they might have been working on the same game for 7-8 years. Servicing, maintaining it, making sure that it's good, making sure that people will love it, enjoy it. And that's their whole life revolves around that one game. I've made a lot of friends, at these conferences and going around and to these showcases, meeting folks whose whole lives revolve around a game that they've been working on. I got a buddy I met that's based in the UK, been working on his game for over 10 years. Right. Damn. And he already knows his game. It like 90% of his gaming community is in like Southeast Asia. Right. And he spends like between probably like around a good 12 hours a day. He said more than that, but like I find that like it's almost inhuman to spend that much time. But he was like up to 16 hours a day sometimes because he's up crack of dawn, and he's a family man. You know what I'm saying? He's up crack of dawn with his family, but he's also creating content for the game. He's out there servicing his fandom, right? Like getting online, not missing a post. He's got a posting schedule. He's got one dev working for him, And it's like, but it makes not like a record-shattering amount of money. But if you're one human being who has like one employee, it's like that's more than enough for y'all to live on. Like, it's good. You're doing well, right? And it's like, is that the only game his gamers play? No, it's probably one of maybe 100. But it's like he's making this bread off of like a game. He doesn't have to put out 300. He doesn't have to put out a world record, shattering game. He just put out one game, found a community. Like you said, Ness, he found his niche and he services his niche. And they keep coming back for it year after year because he improves it and does what they've asked. Right. And I feel like to Mega's point, if a lot of people were to find that love, like that kind of synergy between a game developer who will make the kind of game they want. And that sounds crazy, but that exists. That's I've seen it. I'm living it. We had people be like, hey, how about ball and sword? And I'm like, yeah, cool. Buddy in chat just asked about ball and sword. You might wake up to ball and gun and see that out there. Like, because I think that's funny. And like, what else I got to do except like make somebody laugh, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't have shareholders. Me and
That's
my
another
partner gonna talk
that's
about
a
it.
big one.
Right there.
We're gonna get on the
Mhm.
phone. We're gonna be like, "How you feel about ball and swords?" And then we're gonna try it out and see if anybody else likes it.
You know, you're almost kind of like that indie band that's about to blow up. But if they blow up, the people are like, oh, I don't want them to go corporate. How you gonna
Yeah,
handle
you know
that
how many
when
people have said, "Don't let Ronnie 2K get his hands on ball and gun."
What?
Oh.
Ronnie 2K. What?
Don't let Ronnie 2K get his
But
hands
what
on
if they-
ball and
what-
gun. People
But
be
listen,
saying
like,
stuff
what
like
if that does
man.
happen, right? What if they do, and what would you do when you get to that road? You cross that road because you are in a business to make money, but also too, you want to get something that's fun. So, and you see how people complain about both of those sides. So, when that does happen, what would you think you might do?
Ness had the best point, right? It's
Mhm.
gamers who have the power,
Mhm.
right? If we had a player-based community that was dedicated, that loved what we did, that was like that voted with their dollars
Mhm.
for ball and gun, wouldn't no publisher be able to make a deal because we would be fucking radioactive. I don't
Yeah.
want to buy that game because the community will basically drop it the second we put our label on it,
Yeah.
right? And that's how you vote with your dollars.
Do you think that will happen?
You think
or
I, as a business person, would be mad if my player base pays us to keep making the game they want to keep playing if it means that I don't get a publishing deal with some publisher who wants to offer me 6-7 figures? No, because I'm making the game that people are playing. Now, if no one's playing my game, and if someone offers me a check to like buy the license to this game that like no one is playing, then that's a different story because it's like me and my partner have made a lot of sacrifices, choices, decisions to make something. No one's, messing with it. But that's not the story here.
Mhm.
We passed 100,000 players in 3 months.
That's great.
that's
amazing.
you're going up. So somebody big is gonna notice you, but also too, like say you made sacrifices, you got families, you gotta pay stuff, and we know how fickle us gamers can be too. That's the thing. That's a hard decision, man. Like I wouldn't.
But there's no decision to be made right now. Right now, it's just we working on a game. We love what we do. You know what I'm saying? We love that people love the game. We love that y'all fuck with it and keep throwing the crazy ideas at us because we're two crazy motherfuckers who want to have fun.
And that's the thing right there, because there's a lot of people who like to, I guess, trend chase. Even some of the biggest companies like game publishers around, like Call of Duty, how many times have they gone around copy different ideas? Fortnite.
My
God. Fortnite pretty much copied off of what? Off of PUBG. That then copied off, I think it was like Russell or whatever. So but it's to go back to Dart's point. A lot of devs had to pretty much stick with what they want to do, especially if that serves in the community. Because Steve, remember that party we was at that we met back again? Remember that one lady who was the head of Probably Monsters?
Yeah,
her name skipped my head. I apologize. She was
but she on not Instagram but LinkedIn.
Yeah, on LinkedIn. The fact that she was worried about a particular line in the game that me and Steve played. It was called Nakomi, Nazi Killers. You can try it out. Really
you might as well go tell
that.
But
so basically, like there was the lady. She was the head of HR. I think she was the head of a company, and then there was a particular dialogue in the game.
Don't tell the dialogue. It's funny.
But basically, I will say the end part. Basically, there was a dude who was over the intercom, and he was like, mind you, the game takes place in 1940s Germany. So you already know what the state of you already know what the state of the world was in back then. You're killing Nazis. But the dude on the intercom was like, I'll blank out the first part, but the other part was like, in this place where blacks won't steal from you. I said, blacks won't do what? It's on site when I catch this motherfucker. And so she was worried about dialogue like that. But I'm like, ma'am, at the end of the day, this game is critiquing on events that actually happened, especially when, in the state of the world was back then. You got to stick with that. You can't be always worried about, being politically correct and shit like that. Like, you guys are on the right track. Don't be thinking about, oh, this is going to hurt or offend this. Regardless, somebody's going to be hurt.
Quentin Tarantino made a whole career making those kind of decisions.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's
we
like
that nigga.
That part right there. So I'm saying,
hey,
I mean, I better never see that motherfucker say the word nigga in public. But I love his movies.
That right there.
100%.
You are
Simple
stick,
as that.
this shit. Boy,
stick what you
sight.
stick what you know what is best.
It's on
Stick what you know what is best, and then the people will fuck with you in the day. Like,
Yeah.
Put them in.
Well said, Mega.
Go put in your game, boy.
too many people out here just worried about. Too many people out here worried about, man. What if it's gonna be perceived this way? I was like, man, look. Take a chance. Art took a chance. Essentially making what is considered, like, don't take offense to this, some dumb shit. And the dumb shit is paying off.
No, you said what it really is. It's some nigga shit.
Not my words, everybody.
Nigga shit.
And this is why
they're passionate about it, and that's what I love about it, man. I love that.
If you only listen,
I know y'all know that reference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, if you only listen, y'all should see Nelson's face, because he definitely do not like us saying nigga shit sometimes. So sometimes you gotta say it. Sometimes it comes out. So hey,
I do not condone the language that is being used right now.
nigga, please.
Shoot.
Oh, we love y'all all the same.
Say
Right.
this is
Okay.
We can't. You gotta have insight. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to see yourself from outside yourself. Like the very first con we went to with Ball and Gun, like I said, it was at BlurCon, a black as fuck conference, right?
Yep.
BlurCon is for nerds, geeks, and everybody in between, but it's black as fuck. It's incredible, right? And the very first content creator that ever walked up to our booth, and we knew he was like a content creator, right? He was like, oh, he had chat live and stuff like that. He was just like, y'all say this Ball and Gun? Y'all know this some nigga shit, right? We were like, yes, someone other than us said it.
Yeah.
And from that moment on, it's like we got insight. We know exactly who we are. We know exactly what this is. We knew the joke to us. It's not an inside joke. This is an obvious joke.
You stayed true to what it was.
It's such a black.
The foundations of what you built. You like, hey, this is gonna be us. We're gonna be real.
Yeah,
we're not gonna change it for anybody.
We also can let we can let the community of content creators have the joke themselves. We can let y'all do it. Like, we know this is gonna be a good time, right?
Yeah.
But Blurred Con, for somebody that was asking in chat, BLERD. It stands for Black Nerd. That's a Blurred, and then Con.
And like I said, the game is black as hell. I mean, the term is really black. It's really black. Like but it's black. Like, you want in on the joke, and then once you get in on the joke, you're like, oh, I get it. I like it. It's
the crazy thing about it too is like you said, y'all grew to 100,000 players within that 3-month time frame, right?
Yeah.
What was crazy about that, like, you also need to take into it. Well, I'm sure y'all have.
We had dead time. I mean, there was a period where we went to 12,000 players in a matter of a week, and then we had times where we were like a couple dozen players, in a day or something like that, and then we'd have just big swings. So it's a lot of peaks and valleys, but over that period of time, it accumulated, and we got up to 100K. Yeah.
I mean, that's any game, to be honest. But like, the fact of the matter is like 100,000 is not a small number, especially when you start comparing it to like AAA games that don't even get to that number.
We're talking about a community that, like, I'm pretty sure y'all seen it, to where they're constantly eyeing like Steam charts and everything. Take a while. Guess how many games you think crossed the 50,000 mark, especially when it comes like an indie. We're talking about big AAA publishers. Like, what was that?
Marathon,
Concord. Y'all
hit the nail on the head. That's a big differentiator as well. I mean, we're cross-platform, and this is probably a big part of our success story here. We're already working on a Roblox build as well. We're not married to Steam. Steam was not where we first launched our game. Like I said, we built our architecture from the ground up. Not only our game engine, but also our servers, right? Yeah. We host our own game. ballandgun.com is our machine.
Oh, wow.
That's a good
we own that entirely. There's no ads. There's no nothing. Like, you can play that game day or night for free. And that's the alpha build of Ball and Gun. Steam was our second build that we released, and Roblox is our third. So whatever we do from here, we're basically adding consoles. We got a mobile version we haven't even released yet for iOS and Android, so it's about to hit the App Store and Google Play soon.
Dude, I mean, you hitting like at kind of the right time too. And
but we don't. But what I'm saying is, we don't hit that 100K number by just relying on Steam and the data charts.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because like you say, oh, it's a PC game. That's like a third of all gamers in the world that you've just cut out.
Yeah.
Of being, your player. Because one, they don't have a Steam account, or two, it's like a huge emotional investment to hit wish list.
Yeah, we've heard that. We've heard that on here.
And that's just real. That's not a knock on nobody who's a Steam player. That's just it just is.
Yeah.
It takes being pressed in the flesh to literally be like, hey, what's up? Would you wish list us? Appreciate you. Like right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? Like at a booth, at a conference, to sometimes get people to wish list your game, because it's an automatic sort of like, oh yeah, cool. Well, it's on Steam. I'll get it eventually. And then you see like 50,000 games, 50 things over at Summer Games Fest, and you forget.
Yeah, y'all Jehovah Witnesses it over there and shit. God dang, boy.
That's why we meet people like you know what I'm saying, like Mega. We just walk up, be like, yo, would you play our game? And then we like pull up ballandgun.com and it's like, play it right now. You don't need a wish list now, just play. Let us know what you think. Because like to us, that's what matters more. We didn't know what you think. We didn't know if this cat like matters. And this is not just about ball and gun. Like I'm saying this sort of like for the industry as a whole. Like I don't know what the corporations need to do. I don't know the industry that well enough. But I know what like we need as a culture and as a people. Like we need connection.
Yeah.
And there aren't enough games out there that are offering a genuine connection. And so the process of making a game needs to be what the fuck the game is supposed to do as well. It needs to be the process of building a connection with somebody.
Yes.
When you can make somebody laugh.
Another drink on that. I'll be right back. You
good, brother? You good?
You go get that other drink.
Bars over here. Hold on, I'll be back.
Go get that drink. But like I said, man, when you can make somebody laugh, you got them. Like even me fucking up the name for a hot second, but when Mega kept talking about that game, when we was just in this talking, like, man, this game right here, we gotta get them on. So, okay, cool, we'll get this stuff, dude. it's great. It is real.
Because it's one thing, because like it's one thing where you can like meet somebody and just talk to them for a bit, but it's another thing we can actually feel like the passion and the drive behind it.
Yeah, and to sit down and talk to them like this.
Like I didn't know who brother was. So like, oh, play my game. I was like, oh, this shit's pretty lit. And then I met him again at that mix event that we went to.
Yeah, I remember he came up. And
I'm just like, the fact that you're here. The fact that I met you there, that mixing that was one thing. The fact that you saw me there and approached me, I said, "Dog, this is meant to be a thing, bro."
Hey, but hey, it wasn't too hard to miss us there because it was like 5 of us.
Well, yeah, that's true. Well, that part too.
And he was like, "Wait,
I did have one guy came up and he saw the banner at the mix event, right? He came up, he was like, you saw his face. He was excited at first. He's like, "Ball and gun," and then he was like, "Wait, are the developers black or are they?" And I was like, I'm one of the creators, bro. I'm one of the co-creators. He's like, "Thank God, we did it! We did it!" He was so happy.
I get why he did that. He was like, "Ball." Oh, wait a minute. Are they taking? They saw you. It was like, okay, we in safe hands. Okay, I know why he did that. I know why.
He like they taking our shit though, Bo. That's what it was. He like, wait a minute, they taking our shit again. That's what he had to look like. Then he found out like,
but now
you good?
Man got the old fashioned.
No, I just had an ice chunk.
Oh, okay.
It's just bourbon over.
Hey, what I tell you about his rich ass? I told you, ain't no brother got a big chunk of ice and some bourbon.
A big chunk of ice.
And then he gonna do like this.
I'm over here drinking Nesquik, bro.
Yeah, I know. You drinking Nesquik, and he over there like, I got a big chunk of ice and shaking it around like this.
You're a freaking hater, bro. You are a hater
with the pinky out.
Hold on. Yeah. Hey, hold on. How much does the bottle cost in this? Huh?
What?
You heard me. How much the bottle costs?
You don't mind your damn business.
See what I tell you. Look, how much bottle cost?
I got it as a birthday gift from the wife.
Real people don't buy things.
I know, right?
Real people don't buy things.
Real rich people don't buy things. They get
Real
gifts.
people don't buy stuff now. Here's
Yeah,
a gift. Here's a gift.
That point is kind of true too, though.
Boy, hey, this man, hey, all right, if you don't know, this man is a great cook, right? But let me tell you about this Negro. He got a cutting board with his name engraved in cursive.
Bruh, that was a gift. That I didn't even buy
Again. Rich folks don't buy
that.
stuff,
It was
right?
a housewarming
Real
gift.
rich people don't
Hey.
buy stuff.
Hey, he over here there. I got the best cuts of meats, and he just chopping it up on
Never
there.
said nothing like that ever.
Just
Just be
I ain't got no
lying
more
for no
stories.
reason, bro. I have never said nothing like that.
hey, chat let you know this man only eats the finer, only drinks. Come on, I'm over here with ice cubes at the refrigerator. He got a whole Liberty
It's your
choice.
refrigerator.
That's a
got
chunk.
whole ice. I got the ice. You just pour the tap water in there, and you get your ice chunk thing.
You got a
throw it in the
special
freezer.
ice maker.
My ice maker don't make chunks; it just make regular ice. So I got a little mold. I put the water in there, and I let it freeze.
He got
Yeah,
a hold on. He got an ice mold. Come on, what brother you know got an ice
That
mold?
shit's $3 at Dollar General, bro, for an ice mold.
But the fact of the matter, this brother has an ice mold. What brother has ice molds?
So
I
that's
don't know.
why.
Other,
So that's why you got into your fascination with 3D printing. Okay, guys. So you over 3D
Yeah.
print nice. Okay, I got you.
yeah, you're the. He got this brother got ice mold.
Yeah,
Yes, you're not doing yourself
I'm
no
leaving the
favors,
chat.
bro.
Chat, I'm out. I'm leaving tonight. They got it. They got it. It was nice talking to y'all. I'm out.
You got rich nigga tendencies.
Arden just met me. He already clowning already, bro.
I'm trying to save you, bro. I'm saying maybe you're not rich, but you got rich nigga tendencies.
No, I don't, bro.
You do a little bit, bro.
He said just a little bit, just a little bit.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Just a little bit.
It's like being back in college all over again. This is some bullshit.
Hey, look at the cat. No, look, hey, look. Somebody said Ned's got that Wagyu cows in the backyard.
Wagyu cows. I haven't heard that name in a
Wagyu cows. Hey, but you know what? Why I fuck with him because he secretly I'm kind of like that too. I like nice shit. I ain't gonna lie. I really like nice shit. He like nice shit too.
Yeah, especially when you was talking about them watches at summer games. I said, bro, y'all got. I walked away from that call. I said, y'all.
No,
y'all got it.
I ain't in that. He over here with Rolexes, and I'm like, nah, that
I ain't got a Rolex yet. I'll say I want to get
You will
one.
get one though. You will get one. Hey.
Does my most is I did just buy an expensive watch, but that took saving. But yeah, I like expensive watches. I do. I want to.
Who's the watchmaker? Was it Swiss or German or British?
No, I got a tag.
Oh, tag. Okay,
Yeah.
tag R.
Yeah, I got a it was like nice. I had like little diamonds around and shit like that. So it was
Okay.
nice. Yeah.
Okay.
I know y'all be clowning me a lot, but there was a time when your boy was like living check to check. Like it was bad. It was a question of
That's how rich people do, right? They tell you about the time they used to be broke.
They tell you about the time that they used to be.
I'm just trying to tell you that story, bro. Don't get roasted from
yourself no favors, bro.
Oh man.
And this fool said like that's fucking like a true rich person, but they was poor. They gotta go through their whole backstory. It's almost like
He trying to be relatable, right?
I'm weak.
He said trying to be relatable.
Trying to relate to the lower class.
This is where the term to be your own people comes from, Chad. This is exactly what it is. Can't even, it's just spreading like wildfire, like poison.
Hey man, but you know what, dude? Hey, it's good, man. If you're successful, bro. Like we all rich, but I'm saying like sometimes you're more snooty than rich, but it's so funny because I love it. You are because like I like nice stuff, but like I thought I like nice stuff. And I go over there, this man, I'm just like, oh, gotta put my name on it. This dude got a bottle of champagne with his face on it. Came like, what?
I don't like champagne.
No, I hear you.
I don't drink champagne.
Oh, see, it's not expensive enough.
There's expensive champagne. It just gives me a headache. That's why I don't like it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think I had like one bottle of champagne just because it was called champagne. Like, I didn't really feel it. But anyway, let's get into the other stuff. We had a lot of fun. I know let's get on this. We got Art still here with ball and gun, not ball and game.
I was about to say, I was about to get you.
I know, ball and gun game. Anyway, but another thing, this week, let's talk about GTA 6.
I think Art saying, what are you saying, Art?
Yeah, at about 5, I might have to hop.
All right,
okay, yeah,
man, I appreciate
it.
Hey,
appreciate last thoughts and questions or comments or anything like that. But I have to hop at 5.
Yeah, go ahead, hop at 5. So, what do you think about this whole GTA 6 stuff?
Oh, real? Yeah. All right, let me get it in.
Oh boy,
long time coming. Excited for it. I'm curious to see what it does to the culture. Like if people have a sort of like nostalgic moment, or if the like next generation of gamers looks at it and they're like, what did y'all see in this? You know, I'm wondering if it splits the generation of gamers.
You think so?
No, I'm wondering.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I never thought about that because like when you start look at my daughter's generation, they don't be doing stuff like we did. They different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they different.
They are. They are very different.
I know
the things they like. I mean, like hell, we're the generation of kids that
they got healthy social relationships and shit.
Yeah,
that's healthy social relationships.
Yeah,
like these are the kids that like I don't need to drive yet. I can just Uber. What?
Yeah,
what?
You're like, I don't need to drive. And I'm like, what you mean?
That's
like that was the source of freedom when we were 14, 15, 16.
Mm-hmm.
I want food. I'll just eat it.
What? Everything through the phone.
Yeah, like you remember, we were the generation that got into Sega Genesis because it was cooler and edgier than Nintendo, and then went to Grand Theft Auto when Sega stopped being like when it stopped being Mortal Kombat violent enough.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like we were chasing we were chasing the cool, the edgy, the violence, and Grand Theft Auto was I mean.
Does that sell nowadays? You know, because now you get a lot of.
I mean, it'll sell. There's still a lot of us kicking.
Oh, hey, do you see that? I don't know how true it is, but it said that pre-sale number was like 3 billion. I don't know how true that is, but
I don't know.
I don't see that. I think that source was coming from Instagram, so that's just a rumor.
Yeah, but it could do that though.
But it hasn't even. Oh no, 4 hours.
Oh no, it's going to do that, but it's the fact that you got to think how many PS5s out there, less than 100 million. How many Xboxes out there? Probably less than 50 million. That's my combined total. Let's say like 130. Let's just say 130 something million. You're telling me almost 40 million people. So almost half of the. Let's just say PlayStation. So you're telling me almost half of the PlayStation install base pre-ordered that game within 24 hours. I don't believe that shit. If I'm being honest, I'm thinking it's probably around like maybe the 2 or 3 million mark, but 39 nah, there's
no way.
No,
I can't think of a single game, even GTA, that hit numbers like that just by pre-sales within a 24-hour time. But I don't think I ain't say it's impossible, but it's next to impossible for something like that to happen. Yeah, that fast.
I know the one thing, and maybe this will be the point that I end on. It'll be the reason why I think the generational the gaming generational gap might be an interesting thing to keep an eye on. A lot of gamers nowadays, right? There's about 4 billion gamers in the world nowadays, and all the studio heads will talk about this number, about 4 billion gamers, 750 million in Asia's, how many of them are US and the Western side of the world and all this kind of stuff. They're breaking this down into regions and whatnot, because that and the demographics that are really important are the regions and the age ranges, right? Because you have this shift, right? Like we were a population that they were able to see from almost cradle to grave in the gaming world, right? Think about whether or not kids who play Roblox when Roblox was hot, right? They moved to Roblox when Minecraft was like no longer as cool anymore. And then they moved to Fortnite when Roblox was no longer as cool anymore. The folks that are still in Roblox and Fortnite, like, will they graduate into GTA 6, which is sort of like a, ode to the shit that was cool when we were coming into adulthood, right? And if not, like, how are platforms which are not consoles, like, going to keep their player base if the entire gaming console like institutions against these online platforms like Valve, which is moving into the console space, like Roblox, like mobile app stores and fucking streaming companies, which are all starting their own gaming platforms, Netflix, Amazon. They're all starting gaming platforms, right? Because they're going for the other 2-3 billion people, almost another 4 billion people, which will never buy $1,000 plus console because it's too easy to access a free or freemium type game on their phone, on a browser, right? Yeah. And they're already acculturated to it because they've already been playing PC games. They've already been playing a Roblox game. They've already been playing a mobile app game. They've already been playing a game in between their favorite show on a streaming app or something like that, right? But yet you have heads of studios, right? And this is like, I mean, maybe I'm just digesting what I recently heard at Summer Game Fest, but I'm seeing you have these like major heads of studios, and they're all sort of like banding together across the enemy lines, saying that like GTA 6 is going to save consoles, and I don't know if that's true.
I've heard that before. Not at Summer Game Fest. I've heard that.
I heard it's going to sell, but I ain't heard it's going to save.
Like, remember, there was banking insiders. Like, what was that motherfucker from Bank of America? It's like, GTA needs to cost what? At least $100 to say. I'm like, bro, why are you saying that? Why is a banking institution saying this shit? Like,
because they have interest in the game. Because Bank of America,
there's a lot of, like,
that's going.
They're on the stock market. I think Take-Two is. They are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Expect that shit to explode on release day. When they do their earnings call for that stock, that shit's gonna go through the roof. Investors are ready for that. This is not financial advice to buy, hold, to sell. I did not say that. Disclaimer: I am not your financial advisor, so take that as you will.
Please don't take that. It's opinions. Please,
it's all opinion.
Don't nobody blaming us like we told about H.
No, I ain't tell you to buy shit. You wrong.
I love this, y'all. This is interesting topics and conversations. My 2 cents is it'll be interesting to see the generational divide and whether or not, online players basically move into the console space because of GTA 6. I think that's a tent pole for all of console gaming. Like, that is the argument for console gaming. Basically, is like GTA 6. It's this massive. Basically, like, you pick the 10, 11, 12 games that are like their ecosystems unto themselves. And if they're on a console, like, that's the argument for having a console. It's like that game, 2K, Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto 6, that, or you're on a PC or you're in Roblox or something like that, or you're a mobile gamer or something like that. I think that would be an interesting conversation. But again, 2 cents may not be worth a lot. Just the indie game, Dev.
Indie game.
I gotta run, y'all. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, man, thank you so much for coming on, man. I know it was so like crazy at the beginning and stuff, but we got it done. Perfect fit. Feel free to come back anytime and stuff.
Bro, definitely come back.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Especially with the conversation you've been hearing, brother. You will welcome anytime in this podcast, bro. We're gonna chop it up some more, though. This is gonna be the last time. We chop it up some more. Definitely.
You fit right in, brother. Right in.
Yeah.
I'll look forward to it, bro. Y'all have a good one.
Take it easy. Take it easy, bro.
Yeah, that was real good, man. He fit right in.
That was cool, brother. Cool, brother.
Yeah, joined in on the roast session. Disrespectful ass.
Disrespectful ass. That was funny, man. That was really funny. But he like brought some good stuff. That generation thing, I never thought about that.
Yeah, I did.
It's good to think about it from like a developer because we're all consumers,
Yeah.
But consuming, man. But dang, dog, just the GTA 6. Okay, let me ask y'all this: did anybody here pre-order yet? I probably
hell no. Like shit.
Yeah, I probably figured.
You want to know? Like no, because like this. Remember we was like discussing it in the group chat about
God.
a cent.
Pause.
Oh, what's going on with your voter? But
Voter ass probably did. Oh, it ain't on the switch, so you know his ass ain't getting shit. So
Damn, why
oh
you get my
god
man
damn, why you gotta
like that
bang
already?
bang
He
like
ain't
shots
even get
fired?
it.
right. Got him already. He gonna come in and get shots.
Disrespect.
But no, like go.
No, I didn't know. You know what?
You didn't?
No, I didn't. No, because why would pre-order a digital game?
I was about to say, yeah, like because you and me probably had the same.
I'm like,
same
come
thought
on.
process.
Like I'll wait. I got other stuff I want to buy. You know. He said right in Paul.
And then that goes back to it's like remember again
Fit right in.
turned out to be a code in a box. I was like, I don't again like this is me speaking personally. I haven't bought a digital game for full price in about 13 years. GTA may have been the exception until the news that came out today that apparently there's going to be a physical version a month after. And I was telling Steve Gruchow, I'm like, if that's the case, fuck it, I might just wait until December to grab it if I'm being honest, because
I think honestly,
I'm the person who missed it on
like
GTA
right
5
here,
when
like
first came out.
What we're talking about this right here, this is crazy. Like Grand Theft Auto 6 price, sorry, and the Ultimate Edition revealed physical version would not include a disc, but it's been updated. Like this is how quick the news has changed. Now, leakers, we don't know how good, but you know, they said they saw Rockstar said something to somebody. This will come out like in December, maybe January. If that's the case, I think that's good. But also, too, I understand where they're at. They're almost like they beyond Nintendo level.
I have something to add to that, but I'll let you finish, then let's go, and then I'll do.
Okay, like I said, they beyond Nintendo level. They want to keep this game a secret. They want everybody on the same playing field, right? And I don't think people like it.
Release.
Yeah, they want a global release. But also, I don't think people gonna like the video I put out tomorrow because I stand behind this. I think a lot of collectors were mad because they couldn't get a physical disc. Because most collectors who wanted this ain't gonna play it, especially not right off. A lot of collectors are not gonna play this game. Gamers are gonna play it. Collectors are not gonna play this. And I think, in my opinion, when they said the digital and not having a physical thing, it separated those collectors, and also it separated the gamers. Because gamers like, I'm gonna buy the shit, I'm gonna play it. How many times in my inbox I saw or on video, I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. But since I cater to more collectors, I'm not getting to a physical disc. What happens to servers? First of all, I hate when people keep talking about servers this, servers that. None of y'all have never seen those servers. I haven't seen the server. You think they're gonna turn the server off on this game, and they ain't did it on GTA 5, 4? It's still going on. So that's an excuse. Like all these excuses about this game that now is here. It's like people want to make excuses, just make excuses. But I understand not having a physical, and I understand that you say one thing and then turn around and hear something else. It's just a bunch of crap. You know, it's crazy, but it's just a lot of bullshit. But in the end of the day, I'm excited for the game. I'm going to play it. I just want to collect this edition. I do.
I mean, so you know, we've had games that dropped with a we've had games that dropped with a disc that ended up being just the code on the disc, right?
Yeah.
So we'll get a physical game, or allegedly we'll get a physical game.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me, you know, I spent a lot of time contemplating whether or not, okay, what platform was I going to buy GTA 6 on?
Yeah.
Right. And I don't have a PS5 Pro, and I do not plan on buying a PS5 Pro.
Yeah.
I have a Series X, so I could purchase it on Series X digitally if I really wanted to. But GTA it's one of those games that demands like the best possible quality, just because it's invested so much time. The studio takes years upon years. Like GTA 7 we'll probably see in 20 years. Let's be honest. Like I'll be 60 years old when we see GTA 7.
Yeah,
we had the ultimate edition of GTA 6.
Yeah, right. And we will have like 7 different iterations of GTA 6 by then.
Yeah.
the Super Master 10K or 15K edition, the 560 FPS. You know,
we already know what's gonna be a PS6 launch title. I can tell you that much.
Right.
Oh, you know there's gonna be a
Already
PS6 launch
it's gonna be a PS. It's gonna be a new, like they'll release a new version of it that's like all super high whatever for the 6 and the Helix and all that. But me personally, I honestly plan on just waiting for PC version. Because and the reason why my thought process on it is like I played Pragmata, I played the demo on PC, and it was visually stunning. It was amazing. It looked really good, right? But I bought the physical edition on PS5 and played it, and it fell flat for me. The game's still good, but visually it just didn't hit the same. Because my PC is producing way more power than my PlayStation 5 is. And even if it was a PlayStation 5 Pro, it's still smacking the shit out of that. So for me, it's like there's only certain games that I would really care about like getting the best quality for. GTA 6 is going to be that. So if I have to wait, I'm perfectly fine with that. Because I have a backlog of games as it is that I need to get through. Like I get it. I'm going to miss the boat. There's going to be folks like, I don't do GTA content. So for me, it's just me playing the game. It isn't me making videos for YouTube. I don't do that. So,
but you got something, well, unlike you, but we also have something more important. Like we bought and paid for our Neo Geos.
Oh yeah.
That is what you want to see videos from me. Be prepared in November, buddy. Because y'all gonna get flooded with videos from November, December.
Bro, I already got like 5 or 6 Neo Geo videos I already want to produce. I know you got more too. So that we're gonna be in a Neo Geo heaven.
Man, y'all don't even know. I got some
boy. And it's coming out the same week.
Same week.
It will say
like 5 days before.
12th.
It's 5 days before GTA.
The 12th is when they're doing the the download, the upload, right?
Yeah.
They're doing the upload on the 12th, so the same day as the Neo Geo releases. Like, that's all I'm going to be talking about. So,
yeah, they're going
to be saying anything about GTA 6.
It's a creator, it's a gaming creator, and like I know right here, he said Dr. But yeah, Destination Switch, Volery, he gonna I know it's a lot of games, and shit, Zelda could drop in November too. You just don't know. Nintendo could drop that. They're gonna drop it in the next 3. I mean, you said what now? I saw
you stupid.
Did you buy? Hey, Voter, did you buy Neo Geo or you gonna wait? Are you gonna get one? I mean, it's $250. It's gonna be the cheapest console, but like somebody said, pause. Like
Neo Geo love is thick.
Yeah, my goodness, it is Neo Geo. That's crazy. Like Neo Geo, November could have. We got Neo Geo, we got could be Zelda, but Neo Geo and GTA.
And then more than that.
And then there's that damn Barbie game that
and then Godzilla.
I want to go against the grain. It's like, man, we take it off.
I didn't say nobody's gonna buy Barbie, but I mean, it's not like
that's good. They did that for like marketing purposes. Of being honest, it's like they ain't no game coming out. There ain't no games coming out in November. Well, we is with that Barbie. What y'all want? that's headline. That's a headline game.
That lemonade was good. What they gave was did you get that lemonade too? When we was
I got it. Yeah,
that lemonade was fresh. So Summer Game Fest, man, they had Atari was giving out lemonade, but it had a Barbie like in a glass. You know, hey, they had lemonade in a glass, so you know when something's in a glass is gonna be good. But they had like a Barbie lemonade was giving out. I'm just saying, like drinks in like glass is better. Like they was giving out, like, you know, like promotional stuff. Like, say, hey, you want something to drink? Yeah. And Atari was giving out lemonade, but it had the Barbie, you know, rewind label on it to, you know, but it was good though. That lemonade was dope. It was good.
I only just had the one though, unfortunately.
He's able to handle.
Giving it up to his son. That's what's up, man. Giving the PS5 to his son for his birthday. I like that.
Man, that nigga cheat. He cheat. I'm gonna give it to my son. Gonna buy it. Why don't you buy him a real? Why don't you buy him PS5 Pro? Stop being cheap.
Man, he don't need no Pete. That boy don't. I don't know how. I don't know how old your son. I don't know how old your son is, Voted. But if he's under 15, that boy don't need no damn Pro. He good on just that regular ass
I
five.
gave my daughter my other Xbox. I was
I'm
like,
getting
she
hard.
was like, and that thing just stays on for YouTube half the time. Like I gave it to her because we were supposed to start playing Destiny together, and I gave her a new controller, headset. This heifer didn't play one time.
Bruh.
She doesn't want to play with me. She's like, oh, I'm like, hey, we gonna get on Destiny? She's like, oh, I'm on Roblox with my friends. Oh, I'm on Fortnite with my friends, with my crew. All right, so we're not playing. Oh, let's try this weekend. Like, all right, this weekend turns around. Like, hey, we getting on the game. Oh, I forgot, Dad. I'm sorry, but I'm on the friends. I'm like, all right, that's the age we
gonna walk in like, stop talking about me.
Oh, they're making her sound like Stewie from Family Guy. Like,
I know, right?
Daddy.
Ooh, Rupert is almost bad as betting Brian against that Celtics game.
I don't know how you haven't gotten the voice acting, brother. If anybody's out there looking for talent, if anybody out there is do like talent acquisition, hey, here you go.
That's funny.
Man, right there.
That's hilarious. But this GTA 6 thing, I'm excited about it, but it's a lot it's so different nowadays. Like,
Did we speak about the part that people were really pissed off about the most?
go ahead.
The announcement.
Go ahead.
Well, apparently, like outside of the game not coming with the actual disc, it's just going to be a code in a box, as Ness always be saying. What is it? The Ultimate Edition.
Yeah.
The biggest controversy that I saw is that with the Ultimate Edition, which is $100, by the way. Again, the conversation was we thought it was going to be priced at $100 for the base version.
So it is.
It looks like on that Ultimate version, there is, and I can bring it up too while I'm talking about it. It looks like certain shops, weapons, and it looks like car modifications that are exclusively locked to the Ultimate Edition. So basically, what I'm thinking is
they cut content that added the $80 one, and they moved it to the $100 one. So if you want content that originally was in the game, you're getting it when you do the Ultimate Edition. That's their way of making it the quote unquote the Ultimate Edition.
So now I'm thinking,
they can't win for losing though. Like, seriously, I understand it. I understand it, but it's almost like you say you can't serve two masters, and you're gonna piss and get off the pot. It's one of these situations like the game is what $80 and the game is $100. If the game was $99.99 and all this stuff, one thing, people still would have been unhappy. It's like you can't make people
they would have been fine with you. Could we all prepared for $100. We all did. Like you could have just said, it's
I know we got the $100,
give us the flat rate and say it's $100 game. People be like, damn, that's expensive, but we gonna buy it. That's fine. I think the biggest issue has been, well, for a portion of the community, has been like the lack of physical media. Like the fact of the matter is like, I know we talk about digital, it's going to happen. We're going to move full digital. That is the way of the world. We're going to get there. The people that are fighting that are the people that are fighting with the fact that why am I spending $100 for a license for something that I don't own that someone could eventually take away from me any day of the week? That is the problem. That has always been the deciding factor behind anything that we're talking about when it comes to digital, because we've seen it happen. We see games taken off of stores. We've seen games taken down from servers and they're not playable anymore. Where's my money? I don't get that money back, right? When we purchase something as a tangible item, that is ours to own and do what we feel, whatever, as long as we're not doing anything illegal with that item, regardless of what it is. The fact of the matter is that we no longer have control of the items that we're purchasing. We're basically given a ticket and saying, hey, here's your free pass, or here's your pass to get into the park. Go and ride as many rides as you can. You have free reign to ride all the rides. You've got your pass for whatever day amount. But guess what? There may be a time where the park closes. You no longer can ride rides. It's time for you to get the hell out of the park. We're closing. Well, you told me up front that this was my pass into the park. I play as long and forever, however long I want to. That wasn't in the writing, but now it is. If those blurbs at the very beginning when we enter a game, that's all in writing. So when we click yes and agree to that, that is legally binding.
Mm-hmm.
We don't read that fine print. We just want to
Scroll
get
down,
into the game.
scroll and accept.
Scroll and accept. That's the horrible piece behind it. Is the fact that you don't have control over, the items that you're purchasing anymore when you go digital.
Okay, so to combat that, absolutely agree. That's only on console because we give that same right when we're PC gamers. The same thing. We don't never get nothing physical. It's all digital.
What is it?
And I think it's
I would say a caveat to that. Yeah. Well, go ahead, Steve.
Yeah. No, so the thing is, like with PC and console, I think console gamers are seeing reality of what PC been used to for years, and it's always been that difference of console and PC. Now we all of us on both sides. Even I see it now. That's just how is the way it's going. And also too, you've seen the reports too, like they say like 70-80% people buy digitally. Digital is has always kind of been his way out. Like it started this generation, PlayStation, when they put up the 2 PS5 controllers. As soon as they put out that PS5 all digital edition, and then Xbox did it before that, we kind of knew where it was going. Like I said, they've been getting us ready for this all digital world, which a lot of us are kicking and screaming and not trying to go to. And I get it. I want to own my shit. I like getting all my disc and stuff out and playing when I can and stuff. But I see both sides, and the digital not having a physical version, it does suck. I don't like it, but I understand it though. I get it.
Put it to you this way. How would you feel if you dropped whatever amount of money that you spent on your Tesla and one day said Tesla just decided to go ahead and snatch them keys off you and take that car away?
But I can't say that. I can't say that because it's apples and oranges. I mean, I can't say that because it's apples and oranges. Now I do know companies like BMW charging for heated seats and shit, but it's really not a fair comparison because it's games. This is entertainment.
No. That's the whole purpose of the analogy, right? That doesn't matter if it's a game, a car, or anything, right? We're talking about the commodity of the item that you're purchasing.
I understand.
If you go to a grocery store and you buy your groceries, you're not expecting the grocery store to come back and say, "Hey, those grapes, you've got about a bundle of grapes left."
I disagree with that. I disagree with that. I 100 disagree with that because it's just apples and oranges on it. Speaking of grapes and fruit, but I just disagree because it's different with games. It's always been like that with games for years. But for years they try in the console part. They've been trying to push us towards all digital. Nintendo this generation, key cards. They like, okay, we'll give you halfway. But if you go on the PC side, PC gamers, they're cool with this. They don't have no problem with this at all.
And I was about to say that's the caveat part because again, I hear exactly what you're saying, Steve. But there's two differentiating facts between it when it comes to the PC side and the console side. So I'll just go ahead and list out the console.
Go ahead. Because
the biggest things for consoles. So with consoles, so you got typically a lower barrier to entry. Before all this shit was happening the last couple of years. So let's say for the most part, a lower barrier to entry.
Yep.
You got physical media. We'll come back to the physical media part in a little bit. And then you also have the convenience factor. The convenience factor, buy it, plug the shit in, it plays, done. Yeah. That's all you're doing. When it comes to physical media, before it started getting to this weird cesspool or whatever is going on now, with like key cards and like codes and boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
You buy a game, open it, install it, play, you're done. What's the one triggering aspect that you have for that console, for that disc or cartridge, depending on what you got, that's different than PC? You can lend it to somebody, you can sell it to somebody, you can trade it. So, at least for me, for the better half of 20, 30 plus years, I was primarily console gamers because, again, all this physical stuff, once I play and beat it, I can do whatever the hell I want to with it. I can collect it, which I've been doing. I can sell it, trade it. I can do any of the other stuff. Now, this is going to loop back into PC. To your point, Steve, yes, PC gamers have been conditioned to accept this for at least about a good. I got into PC gaming in 2013.
Yeah,
it's
I'd
been
say
doing it.
like 15 years.
I would say it was, I would say a minimum 15 years, maybe 20 years. Let's give it about 20. It's around about 20, something like that. Within that time frame, we've had storefronts like Steam, Epic. Don't really like Epic that much, but you know, that's a me thing. Steam, Epic, Xbox, all these different online storefronts that have come to the equation. And what's the biggest difference between these online storefronts and something like Xbox Live Marketplace and PlayStation and eShop?
Yep.
Once you buy a game on PlayStation Store, and this has happened to me before, if you buy any digital game on the PlayStation Store, Xbox, or even the eShop, it has to be damn near cyberpunk levels of bad for them to be like, you know what? We'll give you a refund on that because we see that shit's hitting the fan with that. Yeah. As opposed to PC, again, it's digital, but you got the convenience of Steam. So Steam has this thing to where if you buy a game, regardless of, well, you have a time frame. You have 2 hours. Regardless if you beat it in 2 hours, you played it within an hour, say, it's not for me or whatever else. You buy it within that certain time. You buy it, play it within that certain amount of time frame, and for whatever reason you don't like it, request a refund. Done. So biggest factors is when it's come to digital, especially with how games are nowadays. Since I've been PC gaming, I haven't paid the standard MSRP for a new game on release since I've been PC gaming.
Resident Evil, when I got that too. Yeah, but I mean, same like digital on PlayStation, Xbox. It's always sales. I mean,
there's always sales. What I'm saying is, like, when it comes to Steam, I don't have to buy my game on Steam. Like, what's that website I told you? Loaded.com?
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't you, like, bro, you was going buck wild on that website when I showed you that. I was like, yeah, so
they got
saying,
like, PlayStation and Nintendo games on there also, too.
Exactly. My point exactly. And that goes back to this last point I'm going to make. So on PC, you have all these different avenues that you can purchase your games from. And I can guarantee you that when GTA 6 comes on PC, it's going to be a ton of people not paying, I guess, $80 for that game when it comes out because they got Loaded. They got, what's the other one? I can't think of it, but they got Loaded. Oh, GOG. That's another one. Yeah. All these different online storefronts that front loads the stuff to where day one.
They're going to have a launcher. I think Rockstar going to have a launcher.
Oh, yeah. Like they all have launchers, but there's different websites that you can purchase your games and stuff from. But pretty much to end off on that, I'm basically saying when it comes to PC gaming, you have more avenues as opposed to on PlayStation. You can only buy shit off that PlayStation Store, Xbox, or Nintendo, and that's pretty much it. And then for whatever reason, if you don't like it, I mean, you're stuck with it.
But I think we're saying the same thing, or just getting into those two different things. Like, I think the console part are just seeing what PC gamers had. They're trying to condition everything like PC. Basically, PC's already been conditioned to you not owning anything. Like somebody say you rent it stuff, but you still can get it. But places like GOG, you can like rent it and keep it forever. I think developers, they want to keep most of that money and trying to fight for that. And this is like kind of a start for it. People are still pushing. Console people are not used to not having a disc. Like I got 2 Xbox digital consoles, right? And it's gonna be hard to sell those joints, but I got them cheap at at Goodwill for like under $10 and stuff. But
that's a conundrum we facing. Like,
yeah, no, like
that was the biggest proponent.
Somebody said, what if you went to Target and bought a vinyl? You go home and there's a colon box for Spotify. Well, first of all, that's stupid because if you buy a vinyl, you can see the vinyl in there. So that's not going to happen.
Thing.
But
it's literally what I've been saying, man.
No, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same thing.
Look, when you go and get your vinyl,
yes, you can see it.
You can see the vinyl record sometimes. Otherwise, you just see the shrink wrap.
But you can feel the vinyl though,
man.
How many vinyls I bought? How many vinyls I bought?
It's the same logic, bro. It's the same exact logic. Is what
I respectfully disagree on that logic on that. But hold on, before we get back to we disagree, Megan, give him what we wanted. Give him something.
Oh yeah, sick now, back at it again. Y'all know what time it is. Shout out to the Yo Peeps 85. But the pin died, that is secret donation. Look, shout out to you, brother. Look, that's gonna go a long way. Those telling these companies they go fuck themselves when it comes to these codes in the boxes, key cards, all this digital when you try to box, it's what they have in the box. How about you take these nuts in the box? Can you dig it?
Whoa,
Dang.
Yeah,
Whoa, Paul. Come on, man.
not expecting all that.
I
sir.
know, right?
Wait a minute,
okay.
calm down.
Like I said, I disagree with this stuff, but Steve right here, he said, look, he said PC gamers didn't care about resale and reselling mainly because everybody PC is different. You just can't take one game and run on a PC and the other PCs slower, don't have the same hardware. I mean, I get that. Yeah, I get that. It's two different mindsets, right? Console, totally different. This was a console mindset ownership. PC ownership is like, okay, it's whatever, because I'm gonna either hack it, steal it, get it cheap somewhere else, and like that.
Oh, I ain't advocating for hacking and still. Well, you can hack it.
I ain't saying that I'm
for
gonna
pirating
say,
still. I was like,
but no, that's the
which company
reality.
you
I ain't
talking
saying
about?
we
That's
ain't
all I'm
doing it.
saying.
No, we're not. Like I said, we're not doing it. But that's the mentality on PC. Like, I just get it for somewhere else. You know, that's the mentality. But it's two different mindsets. But the whole thing is like we losing ownership of, because console is just so embedded in gaming that from the beginning you always had something physical. That's why the Neo Geo Plus is going to do so great, because you know you had no updates, cheap, everything on the cart, no updates and all that kind of stuff. But then you get over the consoles, every other generation, and I hate to say it, man, like Xbox 360 started this stuff. You know, digital download, it was all cool, but it's like we didn't see what was coming, and now it's here. And big releases like GTA 6 I think it slapped a lot of collectors in the face, like, hey, do you really want this, or do you really want to? Do you want to own, or do you want to play? And we want both, but it's like it's making you choose, and people don't like that.
The crazy part also is, I understand like the point that they're doing the code in the box on release is to prevent leaks, but at the same time, we've seen examples of games releasing day and date where there's a disc in the box, but there's nothing actually on the disc. So what's preventing them from actually just having the disc, but not front loading it with any of the information? Because I think Crimson Desert did that.
Yeah, it did
PS5. Yeah, because day one, if you installed it from the disc, it locked them out. Yeah, so I'm thinking why they just didn't go that route. Because now I'm thinking that's probably going to be the norm going forward. Because I can get that one they can do it, but I can guarantee you going forward. And the dangerous thing about GTA doing this, because it sets a precedent for the rest of the industry. I guarantee you next year, 2K is going to do the same thing with both basketball and wrestling.
Yeah,
Call of Duty's probably going to do the same thing. When GTA does certain stuff, there's going to be other companies, unfortunately, that try to follow suit and say, "Well, if they can do it, so can I." No, it's two different. It's two different. Rockstar is literally living by that name. They are fucking Rockstar. They can do that shit. But the problem is there's too many companies out there thinking that they're Rockstar and can spend Rockstar money, but not actually get Rockstar results. That's what happened with Concord. That's what happened with Marathon. And so, that's neither here nor there.
My thoughts are, I don't think Rockstar ever planned on doing a physical.
This is what Steve said, right? He said that do you agree? He said, I kind of halfway agreed on him, but I halfway agree. He said Rockstar is backpedaling because of pushback. I don't think that can be halfway true, but
I 100% agree with this.
You agree with that?
Rockstar most definitely didn't plan on doing a physical. But when they saw the backlash, I mean, mind you, they made that change within less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
That's what happens. And then also, from a business standpoint, this is what I think happened. Okay, this is just my opinion. So
I'm asking to that too that you done this.
Right. So this is what happened. Rockstar probably had a set number or target number that they were looking for pre-orders, right? The news comes out, they drop that, and they see, we didn't hit the number that was expected for pre-orders for the digital. And now we see that some of our fan base is saying they want physical, and we didn't provide it, and everybody's talking about that. Let's go into the comments and take a look and see what's going on. Folks are saying, I'll just wait. There's no reason for me to pre-order a digital game. I don't need to do that. What's the logic in doing that? And then you see stories like, oh, well, guess what? Well, if you preload it before, you don't have to worry about the servers bogging down and you don't have to wait as long in the queue for when the game comes up. I call BS. I call BS on that. They most definitely backtracked and said they're going to do a physical. Now, here's the real question. This is the $1 million question right here. Just because they decide to give us a physical, quote unquote, physical copy, is it going to have the full game on it? Hell no, it's not.
Yep.
Hell no. So even if we do classify it as physical, is it really going to be physical, or is it just going to be a disc with the code? It's the same damn thing.
Well, you know what? I don't know.
You're going to have multiple discs for
they had a data
game.
disc. They do like they did with Red did. They had 2 discs. They had the data disc, and then they had the installed disc. They did that with GTA 5 on the 360. They've been doing that.
They're going to have to do that.
They've been
they
doing
have the
that.
technology. There's disc technology that can fit the entire game on. It's just expensive.
Yeah.
That the real question is,
will people pay for it if it's expensive?
Hell yeah, they'll pay for it.
Or something like this. Yeah, they'll do that for GTA.
If you tell me you can fit the entire thing on some larger disc and I'm going to have to pay another $40 or $50 for it. So let's say that's your deluxe edition right there, $150 disc that can fit the entire game on it. I'll buy that. Why? Because I own the game. I don't have to worry about somebody taking it off. That's the whole point that I've been trying to drive home tonight.
No, I get that part. I 100 agree with that part. I just said I'm looking at it at both sides from it. I get it. No, I 100%. At every video I made, I say I want physical, but I see why they're doing it.
Now, if they want to do it in December, I'm cool with that because, I know they don't want to do leaks, and Rockstar's been hacked. I don't know how many times over the years for people to try to data dump and find stuff about GTA 6.
Yeah,
it's a thing. So completely understandable. But if you tell me you're going to give us a physical disc, it better have the game on the disc. Otherwise, we're just spinning our wheels here.
You know what they could have done? This would have been everything. They could have did like most people say, digital editions. If you wanted, 78, it drops on the 12th, and then physical, like Switch does, physical versions drop 3 months later. They could have done that, and nobody would have batted an eye.
I'm cool with that.
Nobody would have batted an eye. I think if they would have did that, nobody would bat an eye. And what you just said, I think they got a little too cocky. And they're like, it's going to sell. People been waiting for this. We can do what they want. And we know Rockstar and Nintendo are 2 people who do this all the time. But Nintendo's been a little bit better, just like what the Xenoblade games, they saying like the digital, then the physical drops later. If they would just done that, we wouldn't have had a lot of this craziness.
I was saying, and to add, I put it in the private chat. So can you bring it up real quick, Steve? This goes back into the whole thing where when Ness was saying more than likely it was a reactional type statement. So you can bring it up. This was by Strauss Zelnick, so the CEO of Take-Two.
But Steve Key say, I love him. He said everybody keep voting with their wallets. A lot of people have already bought this game already. So
I'm not knocking that. I'm not knocking.
A lot of people have bought. I think that right here, but a lot of people, before we get to this one real quick, a lot of people who bought this, we got to think about we're in this bubble. I'm gonna talk about the video tomorrow because some of y'all, if you're collectors, get offended, you're not gonna like this video tomorrow. A lot of collectors and a lot of collectors, because we in a collector bubble. The collector bubble is a lot smaller than we think. It's super small. It's not as big as when you go outside and ask regular people about games. Regular people about games are like, oh, I don't care. I'm just going to GTA 6. Just like remember when we was talking about off air when college football came, when a college football 25 came, and then Snoop Dogg had played it, and then everybody bought like, why are y'all buying Series S's? Y'all stupid. But I'm thinking because I'm a collector and part, the normal people out there who don't even do stuff we do and just like, oh, this is out, I'm gonna buy it. It's so many more people than us. We're just a collector bunch of nerds that we want our stuff, and I get it. But I'm looking at the other side
Those
too.
nerds
You know?
have a lot of money, bro.
Oh, we
They
got
do.
a lot of
They
money.
have a lot of money.
Nerds got money.
I think. I mean, I get it. You're talking about a bubble.
Hold on, he said, Steve said, I'm not disagreeing with a lot of people that didn't buy it, but I also don't think the numbers of what rocks are. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that.
The bubble that you're talking about
It's small.
It may be, but we have the most money.
We do, but it's also more
this
money
bubble
out
that
there.
you're talking about is also the bubble that's buying 5-figure games.
But also too, that outside the bubble, people are still buying Xboxes and PlayStations. I was like, why are y'all buying this?
people that's gonna happen regardless. Because
that's gonna happen regardless.
Yeah, I know, but I just can't. We know how much of a I ain't say scam, not good deal it was. Cause we bought all this stuff at the beginning. When I'm trading in games at GameStop or something, and I see somebody buying a PlayStation 5 or a PlayStation PS5 Pro or Xbox, I'm like, why are you doing this? Don't do it. But I be wanting to stop them. Why are you buying this physical?
Another thing to think about is folks, probably didn't have the money at the time.
Yeah.
We don't know anybody's situations. Everybody's situation is different. Folks maybe just, they were on the fence for so many years and they're like, nah.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally they're like, okay, I'm just going to get one. And they're like, damn, the price is higher, but that's the economy. That's what it is.
And that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. And a lot of people who I see making these videos and talking about that, it's us as a collective. It's us as a community. It's us as a game. And we get it. We're passionate about it. We don't buy this shit right now. It's too expensive. They lying, all that kind of stuff. And the regular folks like, man, just give me this game. I don't care.
And you have to look at it.
But to them, it could just be the one game.
That's what I'm saying. Yep. It could be that one game they buy. You know how we always joke about the ball and gun game. But NBA 2K, Call of Duty. Yeah, the NBA and Call of Duty, people are gonna buy that crap every year. And I hate that. It grinds my gears.
I mean, but they like those games.
But they like those games. And and GTA 6 is going to be that same type of game that people do waiting.
That's that audience that only buys 1 to 4 games a year, something like that. They always play Magic, 2K, to Call of Duty, and GTA is going to be in that lineup as well too.
But you think about it though, right? All those ball and gun gamers that y'all were just talking about, they're also GTA players.
That's what that's what they're gonna buy. Yeah,
they are the primary ball and gun
to go to.
Hey, they go cream their pants with this GTA 6, boy.
So it and I know this is like one of those crazy topics that can go in every direction because right now it's just crazy. But
yeah,
the fact of the matter is, and I keep going back to this, is the way the industry is from a gaming perspective, the way the economy is from a financial standpoint, is why we're in the position that we are in right now as the gaming consumer. There's very, very few positive highlights from a consumer standpoint in how we're buying consoles and buying games. There's not a lot of positive here. There's a lot of downside because we're having to spend more money. Doesn't mean we're making more money. The cost of everything has increased across the board. And the fact of the matter is if we want to make the change, no. It's not a matter of want. We need to make the change as a whole, as a gaming community. If we want the things that we're demanding, we have to show that with the money, the pocketbooks. We've got to stop giving these guys all this damn money and saying, hey, it's okay that you keep screwing us over year after year. It's not okay. Because guess what? Every year we do that, what are we seeing? The price keeps going up and up and up.
Yeah.
And no, I'm not going to put myself in there because I'm not doing that right now.
Yeah.
Folks,
I agree.
Spending more and more money. Why? Why do you let's ask a logical question here. You bought the game digitally. Cool. Why do you need the physical? For what?
Because the collection will keep it on their shelves.
There's going to be multi-million plus copies of this game available. You think this is going to be rare? Hell no.
No.
It's not.
And the people who
in
complain
15 years, it's gonna be a $10 game at
a
max.
$5 game.
$5 game that you'll find in every Goodwill, thrift store, pawn shop known to man. So why?
How many GTA 5s we found in Goodwills?
I don't know how many I've seen. Do I pick those up? No.
I think so. What, like 200 something million copies? So yeah, that's
it's gonna be the same way about it. And that's the thing I said. I think GTA 6 does another thing. It separates the gamers from collectors because I've seen a lot of collectors upset because they haven't got a disc and they complain about ownership, but they also complain they like video games. Make up your mind.
Well, I mean, that's two different things. So
I know. I'm just saying it's still up on there.
I mean, I'll agree to disagree with you on that because, like, just because they want something doesn't make them any less of a gamer in that particular standpoint, right? So, like, the way I look at it is this, like, because I've said many times, like, I'm not buying this, I'm not getting this, or I'll get this, I can justify this. Everyone has their justifications behind whatever game they want. There's probably some super diehard GTA folks, that's all they ever play. And this is the game they're going to want. They're going to want to buy every version and reiteration on every console for this game because this is their jam. More power to you. But for the average person, the average consumer gamer that likes to buy a variety of games needs to logically think about the business and financial justifications behind what you're doing. We are not in the type of economy to be buying multiple versions of the same damn game, and we can only play it on one platform at a time.
This economy is really crazy, and we can also talk about like we don't need another. As much as I love to see a PS6 or another Xbox Healers, whatever, man, delay that stuff to 2030. We barely start getting PS5 games.
Bro,
you know,
I still see so many.
We still getting PS4 games, which I'm not complaining because I love PS4, but we still getting PS4 games. Come on, like
hell, I can't even find Xbox One games anymore. Walmart don't sell them anymore. All it is Switch and PlayStation. They sell controllers. Target sells controllers.
One of the Walmarts I went to, they had all but none but sports games though on Xbox One and Series. So
you want Xbox related stuff? They got PC parts at Walmart. That's what they got. There's your Xbox right there, your PC GPUs and your 5060s and all that.
And they got the Walmart's here, they got them in the same place where the Xbox will be too. So
that's exactly what took its place was PC.
Xbox did it to themselves.
We
can talk about that too. Like the new prices a day, 100 going up. Why are they? Okay. Why would you the Series S? Why would anybody buy a Series S? They added $100 to it, and then they added another $150 to the Series X. Like, who in the heck? Ooh, it hurt my head. I'm sorry. It's just stupid. It's stupid. I want Xbox to do good. What the fuck are they doing?
Honestly, I don't even care. It's to the point you talking about you want to do. I don't give a damn what they do anymore.
It completely contradicts what Asha was talking about.
It really do.
It completely contradicts everything that she discussed in all the latest interviews that she's done. Summer Game Fest, when she was on Bloomsburg, everything. It contradicts everything, which shows me and tells me that Xbox is not in control. Microsoft is in control. Microsoft is trying to cut Xbox out and leave Xbox as its own entity. If that is the case, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, you've laid off numerous people within publishers and studios. You've laid off people within Xbox. You've raised your prices for a console that people aren't buying quite a few of. I mean, you've got people buying a couple, I'm sure, but not to the extent of a Switch or a PlayStation, which at this point, there's no reason to compare.
And they don't have the marketing. They lost out on GTA.
Yeah. You don't.
They was never getting the marketing for that.
No, they were never.
But they could have had shared marketing, right? But they didn't get it. They could have had marketing on a lot of stuff, but they didn't get it.
When it comes to Rockstar, they only just do one or the other. I don't really think they do two when it comes to marketing. So it's literally just one. It's been that way for I think since 360 days.
Yeah,
I think it's been. I think it was
You know
Because
what?
360, they did that. They had the marketing for 360.
They did. Mhm.
When Duke came
They did.
out and did like GTA had that GTA thing on the floor.
And everybody associated GTA 4 with 360 for the better half of that game's whole
Hey,
lifespan.
you
know
Especially
what?
Xbox Live.
360 had hella games that are no longer on Xbox anymore. Like
Yeah.
when you look at it, Bungie had Halo, that's gone.
Yeah.
They had Mass Effect, that's gone.
Mhm.
You had GTA, that's gone.
They had,
They've shot themselves in the foot with so many good gaming developers. It's not even funny over the years. And the fact of the matter is they continue to shoot themselves in the foot. Gears is not going to sell consoles. I'm sorry.
No, it's
Gears
not.
is a great game, but it's not going to sell consoles.
And
The
Gears should not be Xbox only. I get it. I understand.
and I keep saying this. Gears should have been a cross-platform game. Halo should have stayed on Xbox. That was the biggest mistake they made. Because now you've literally given your flagship icon of your console away. You've given it to PlayStation. Regardless if they only get one version, they only get Halo Combat Evolved, the remastered, that's it. It's already damaged goods. You've already done the damage. You don't get to take back. No take backs there.
We're not getting Xbox.
People are going to be like, well, Halo needs to go to PlayStation. And then it's like, bro, Halo is over 30 years old at this point. Why does it need to go to PlayStation? For what? Are you going to be playing it? You ain't going to be playing that game like that. You're not.
I would say,
It's found a cheap-ass Xbox at this point for less than what you probably going to pay for that game. Come on.
I would say I've never seen somebody say they acknowledge how expensive the games are. We're gonna do better. They lower the price of Game Pass, and a week later, oh, you know what? The game that we showed at Summer Games Fest, we did that for investor reasons, but we're actually not gonna be funding that game. We're actually gonna be sunsetting that studio if that's probably gonna be the case that they're gonna be doing. And then also, oh yeah, by the way, games are expensive, but yeah, this Xbox that we're making Gears and shit back exclusives again. Yeah, we're raising the price of that when these systems have not been selling like that.
Hey, that company reminded me of coming to America when he's like, we don't got the Big Mac.
Big Mac,
Big
Mick.
With the Big Mick.
We got the Big Mick.
I'm sorry, y'all. I know, Chad, I've been going off. I've been drinking. My bad.
No, you have the right to go off. I mean, it's frustrating.
There's just a lot going on, and it's like, I think and don't get me wrong, there are a lot of really solid games that have been dropping this year. A lot, really good quality games. I think the problem is that a lot of that positive, feedback, positive advertising is getting drowned out by all the negative, and it's hard to hear through all that noise, that loud noise.
It is,
and it's unfortunate, and because of that, the news, the media, the content, all of it is just pure negative. And like, I know I've been super passionate tonight, and that's just because, one, I don't like seeing people get laid off. I don't like seeing us as gamers and consumers get screwed over year after year with price increases. One, I need developers, companies, corporations to prove themselves as to why they're valuable. Why should I spend my money with you? Because you're making it harder and harder day in and day out for me to justify why I spend my dollars with you. This is why, quote unquote, the collectors stay retro, because they know what they're getting. They know the value of what they're purchasing. They understand that. We're in a really weird climate for games where corporations can't get out of the way of the developers.
They just too damn greedy. That's what
they're greedy, and they're focused on the shareholder versus focused on their consumer. Your shareholders will be fine if you take care of your consumer, because your consumer has this. This is what drives your stock price up. Your price doesn't go up in those areas
Mm-hmm.
if your consumer isn't buying. It's really not that hard, but folks at the top are so focused on the numbers, so focused on the budgets, we'll rein it in.
Mm.
You're using AI, we'll use AI to manage your budget. If you want to AI everything, manage that shit.
I know where that's coming from.
Bruh.
Oh man, I know where that's coming from.
I think the problem is that that's a corporation's easy button right now is AI.
Yeah.
That's the easy button. Go use AI. Ask it. It'll give you the right answer. You still have to do the due diligence. It's not perfect. As much as it's improved, it's not perfect. And you have to have the people in place to be able to ask the right questions, to prompt the right situations. And they have to be quality workers. And guess what? You're letting go of those individuals. What's your domino effect from that? You're going to start producing crap. You've got to get it right. And this is the biggest thing that I've been talking outside of the video game thing with peers, etc. When companies start focusing more about AI and less about the people, we've lost. When you remove the human element and you go computer AI, you've lost me. Because you don't care about me. You care about your bottom line. But you need us. Regardless if it's me working for your organization or they working for your organization, you need my money.
They sure need the money.
Because if I'm not giving it to you, you ain't getting paid. And then you're right back to the drawing board figuring out, what do we need to do to increase the shares? What do we need to do? Bro, take care of your people. Take care of your consumer. The money will come.
They didn't learn.
I'm like, chat, I appreciate y'all. And I know I'm talking to a void because I know these corporations probably ain't listening to me bullshitting all night about
No,
this.
they listening. Hey,
if they are listening.
No, they had people listening for other. But one thing I did learn at Summer Game Fest, these companies listen. They might not say, but they be listening. They 100% be listening.
Even if they are
executing though,
even if they are listening, I don't want to wish any harm against the corporations that are building and creating these things. These are our hobbies. These are the things that drive us when we've worked 10, 11, 12 hours a day and we bust our ass and we just want to remove ourselves from reality. The games are there. We want to just dive in for a couple of hours and remove all that stress. We want that. But we shouldn't have to have the external stresses of you trying to hit your bottom line and you letting go of all the great people that created the great games that we like to play. What are we doing? Because you didn't hit your target or you didn't allow them to be more diverse in their ideas. You wanted to be to this structured cookie cutter style. You're going to continue to ruin the industry doing that. Let the gamers speak. Let me stop, bro, because I'm going off, bro. I'm sorry, y'all.
No,
chill.
man. Hey, this,
chill,
like
bro.
I said, this is a safe space to get this shit out, man. Get it out, bro.
And it just hits too close for me, bro, because I've had a lot of close friends lose their jobs lately. And it's all due to people who think they know what they're doing and they really don't have a clue. They really don't. They assume that the quick easy button is AI or someone is removed from the realities of how the business really works or how consumers really think. They may have bits and pieces of that. That's fine. And that's not just in tech. That's just across the board. That's across every industry. I have multiple friends in different industries. But it's the same common denominator. It's these greedy corporations that don't give a shit.
Trust me, he got
care about their bottom line. And it's unfortunate because who all suffers? The folks that are getting laid off and the consumers that they attempt to make them purchase the things that they think they need when they actually don't. So this is why I stress this question to the audience tonight is like, do you really need it? And if you do, that's great. That's fine.
We don't need none of this shit.
Do you need multiple copies? Because at this point, you ain't getting no money from me. Because you haven't proven yourself. You need to be more than just a corporation at this point. In the age of AI and soon a couple years quantum, which is going to be a whole other beast. I see a lot about tech doing this, doing that, and all I see it doing is removing the human. What happens? What happens when your simple entry-level job of going to maybe you're a kid, teenager, going to a McDonald's and you're working the fryer, and that fryer is now automated by AI and a machine, and they're no longer needed. What are we doing? Now you've cut the legs out of our young and career professionals starting to just entry level of a job because now the corporation has said we don't need them anymore because we can automate that. It's a bottleneck that's going to happen and people aren't talking about it. I see it. Mark this, y'all. Not be fear mongering. I'm just being a realist. That shit's going to happen.
We see it. No, we see it right now, man. We see that stuff happening. We see in real time. And like you said, you've been telling us about that. You work on the tech side. Like today, and Apple. It's just ridiculous. They don't have to raise all those prices. As much as these motherfuckers make money, they raised all their prices on their stuff. Like the MacBook I bought was like what 16. Well, whatever it was, now the base MacBook Pro, they raised it to $2,500, like $500 more. Like some of these they raised something from $200 to $500 on stuff. Talking about where the global shortage. Apple, you use different chips and shit like that and all kind of stuff. What are you talking about? Like I don't understand. Like $1 trillion company. Excuse me. They don't have to do it. They just want more money. Like how much money do you need? It's just silly. And I like Apple stuff. I'm foremost Apple in that ecosystem. Watch, TV, phone, computer, iPad. Also, I create all around Apple. But one thing, I'm not buying that stuff again. And if this new phone, my phone paid off. I don't have to buy another phone. Just
they're not
all this stuff we don't need, but they're trying to make, you gotta have it. Yeah, GTA 6, we've been waiting 12 years. I don't have to buy it, but I have an incentive to buy it and talk about it as a creator. But do I have to buy it? Not really.
To add what you were saying, Steve, like, because when these companies do this, like when the whole shit was happening with all the tariffs, and then I think it was me, Ness, and Alex who were talking about that, to where when that shit started, watch what's going to happen. When they start raising the prices, they're going to use that as a justification because of global shortage. I said, okay, well, once this global shortage thing doesn't become as serious as what it was back then, are they going to lower the prices? No, they've only gone up. And that's going to be an ongoing thing. Especially, did y'all see the news about the Micron shit that happened today? With that 5-year contract? Oh, you didn't see it? Well, Ness knows about it. Micron has a 5-year extended contract. I forget the company that they're doing it with, but they essentially locked in computer component parts. I think like was it RAM or CPU?
It was RAM.
It was RAM. They essentially locked in a 5-year contract with. I gotta look at the company they did it with. So essentially, for the next 5 years, they pretty much told people that they are going to be prioritizing corporate interest as opposed to consumer interest.
So they did the last time, so they continue that same bullshit.
Oh no, but this time, no, they locked in a 5-year contract though.
Yeah.
That means for the next 5 years, the shit that's going on now is either going to stay the same or get worse.
So in this kind of branches off into,
well, I ain't buying no new PC for another 10 years.
You can't. That's what I'm saying. Like this is the problem that stemmed from all of this, right? Is like the introduction to AI, and then all these new companies pop up and say, hey, we need an AI related data center. That requires tons of chips, tons of cooling, tons of water, tons of everything, all these resources that are allocated. When you suck all of that up, when you take all of that, you're removing that from the greater market. So now, like, mind you, Micron was huge for consumer PC parts. Huge. Like, hell, I got Micron parts in my PC.
Same here.
Like, they were one of the top 3. They were one of the big 3. And you talking about you remove one of those players out of the PC market, and guess what happened? Everybody else followed suit. Hell, NVIDIA ain't even talking about gaming anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They talking about what? Updating drivers?
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. You see how their entire business model changed in the course of a year?
Yeah.
They were talking about gaming for the last 15 years. And guess what happened? AI came in and these fools went full whoop. That's where the business is. That's where the money is. And guess what? Now anybody that's saying like, hey, it's just cheaper to go buy a PC, is it?
No, it's not. Not at this point.
Look at your Steam machine. $1,400 when they said, it's probably gonna be about $750, but now we're gonna do it closer to cost. Closer to cost? So what you're telling me, what your Steam machine probably cost you $1,800 with all your parts, and half of that's just RAM and CPU, or actually 90% of that's probably RAM and CPU, and the rest of it's the shell. And hell, and then you want to bundle a controller in there. Make
controller
it
bundle.
sense.
Controller bundle. That's a crazy
Controller
statement.
Now we're pulling an Apple. We're not going to give you any headsets anymore. That's separate. You got to pay additional for that. What? For a first-time console? That's what we're doing in this economy? Are we serious right now?
That's going to be the wave going forward. I honestly think Steam Machine is going to be the only company to adopt that. How much you want to bet that next generation comes along, there's going to be a PlayStation 5 or Xbox that doesn't come with a damn controller? How much you want to bet? You're going to piecemeal shit together.
I'll tell you this right now.
That's stupid.
If PlayStation or Xbox drops a console and the controller is sold separately, they are effing done. I am done. You will not get another dollar from me.
You don't. They like Big Ron. They playing with my money, like playing with my emotions, and like you just. It's stupid.
It was never meant to be like this.
No, it wasn't.
Never meant to be like this.
It was never meant to. We joke. I know I joke about stuff like that, but like you think about this stuff. It just keep the shit that you have right now. Just enjoy that,
bro.
Like,
hey, that's why I built the PC that I built, because I'm like it's underutilized right now because I'm still playing on my console. But I'm like, okay, I need to start playing more games on my PC. So the way I look at it is like games like GTA 6, when that comes on PC, it'll get played on PC. Pragmata, that was my fault. I should have purchased it on PC, but I purchased it on PS5. I won't make that mistake again.
Apple, this question right here, do you think Apple will create their own data center to come back to? No, Apple don't care. Apple just, a lot of these big, and it just like, it seemed like in the last 10 years, people got extra greedy. And people
in the last 5 years, shit.
I'm gonna give it like 5 years. Like, I guess after COVID, people got extra greedy, you know? Like when they found out people can do stuff at home. Oh, they can work at home. We need to get more money out, you know?
Apple has their own data centers. They have their own proprietary data centers.
Oh, I didn't think about that. They probably do, yeah. But then like the new Apple TV is going, all this new stuff coming out. We do have here in America, we do have a fixation or just of the newest shit, or it's humans. We need the latest and the greatest. Like iPhone, for example, right? I love getting a new iPhone, but I don't need it every year. But also too, they do the little tricks. Like when I went back to a 17, to 16, whatever it was. Like when they get ready to do new iPhone, they're gonna try to kill this so I can upgrade to the new one. They always do this, do little stupid stuff like that. So you can they find ways to nickel and dime you to get stuff. Because we work hard for our money and we choose what we want to buy. A lot of people don't have funds to buy every system or or buy games every week or every year. I mean, sometimes people buy one, like going back when you was a kid. Shit, all the time you got a game was when Christmas and your birthday,
Christmas, and maybe a good report card here.
And maybe a good report card, maybe a good report card. And some people still like it to this day. Now we get a game every time when we feel like it's good because we got adult money. When we feel like it, we didn't have Goodwills and pawn shops to go to that's selling games like this or going stuff. Hey, I'm just talking about the gaming hobby.
But at the same time, we being screwed over 10 times more now in gaming than we were back as kids, because now you know
it's profitable.
You gotta buy the game, you gotta buy the DLC, you gotta buy a season pass, then they cutting out different shit, and then the game ain't complete day one. It's like all these other external factors that was not happening back when we was growing up. It's just I can say it's a scam. I can say it's a scam, but at the same time, it kind of seems scam-ish, seeing how technology has progressed, and we're faulting on basic shit. Like, why isn't the game working on day one? Like shit like that.
That's in see Steve, he puts a good topic up here too. I could sell my Xbox Series X and get more than what I paid for it when I bought it new.
You sure right. You can.
That's an insane comment to make on a 6-year-old platform that we should be entering at least by another year or two for the new system to come out. Like that this
ain't never happened before.
That is such a stupid thing to say when you think about it.
This is crazy.
6-year-old system that has been outdated for about what, maybe 2 or 3 years now is worth more. Man, that shit's crazy.
Dude.
Oh, that shit's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
I see what you did there.
It's ridiculous. In Xbox, nobody's really playing their Xbox. Everybody who has an Xbox is just holding on because they don't want to buy another one.
I know Xbox don't buy no damn game.
That's I'm sorry.
That's why they're in. Well, minus Ness, minus brother Ness.
Yeah, I play every night.
But other than that,
minus tonight, I haven't played. But I played.
He's not indoctrinated into the cult of Xbox Game Pass. Well, if it ain't on Game Pass, I ain't buying. I ain't playing.
No. Well, you know what? No, it's not Game Pass. But I mean, I'm trying to think. My Destiny 2 is digital.
Oh, hey, but you know what? I tell you this. Speaking of Xbox, this is the cheapest time. If you want to get Xbox One games, they are giving these things away. You can go to Pawn Shop. You can walk away about 30, 40 games for about $50. I kid you not.
Check your Walmart so you can certain Walmart.
Get your Walmarts.
Have an Xbox One game with those yellow stickers inside.
Just get Xbox One games, y'all, and just put them in the closet.
I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot of Xbox games anymore, but all my Xbox One games are sealed.
Every last one of mine too. This is This is a perfect time to buy into the Xbox One. A lot of the game. Hey, when not GTA 6. I'm sorry. Forza 6 Horizon 6 came out. I got that game for like $35.
The new
35, yeah, because I found a deal. They did like a QVC, the home shopping network thing. I know, right? Yeah,
around.
That's random as hell. But okay,
but they got a website. I didn't know they had a website. So Wario 64 had put out a deal, right? Oh. And they had a code, and I said, I'm gonna try and see. I put the code in. It said $35. I said, oh shit. I said, okay. Well, I mean, I got new, and I still haven't played it. I mean, I opened it because I got it on Game Pass. But it's just crazy like that. Like Xbox One games are the cheapest things you can buy. They are you can go in any pawn shop, and I bet Steve can tell you can go in any pawn shop and look at the Xbox One section. You'll see a lot of crazy sports games, but also too, you'll see good games. It just, do you want to play them on Xbox, right? It's so many games. I'm like, hey,
that was the system I got my dad. I got him Xbox One.
I went through a phase. What was it, last year?
Hey, Steve, I would do the things he said. I'm serious. I'm not kidding around. I'm thinking about, you know what? I would, if I was you, I'd definitely go take it to GameStop or somewhere and get the most money bang for your buck and go to a PS5 Pro.
There were some days I've been looking at my PlayStation sideways, especially after that PlayStation Plus price increase. But I'll talk about it later after next goes. Go ahead.
Oh no, you're good. I mean, hell, I could let go of my PlayStation right now.
I would if I was you, but you don't. But you don't play it though. The only reason I don't want to sell my Xbox, I plan on selling my Xbox when the 25th anniversary comes out. So I want, so I have to pay so much more for it because I know that shit gonna be like $800, $900. So at least I got $300-$400 on that. So like, okay, I can sell that and put that towards that. So that's what I'm gonna do.
2 Series X's right now. My daughter,
you got one for me.
One. Yeah, and I bought the Halo Infinite one from you. So
yeah,
that's the one I'm using right now. If I did, like, let's say hypothetically, let's say Xbox comes out and says, hey, we're going to do this special limited edition 25th anniversary. We're going to do it for a crazy low price. If they did that, then yeah, I'd pick it up.
Just sell one of your Xboxes.
I mean, I could probably,
you could just sell one of your Xboxes and just pay the difference. That's what I'm going to do.
I can't because my daughter's using the other Series X.
Oh.
Yeah. I can't take that from baby girl.
Oh, okay.
Because what I did was like she had my Xbox One X in her room.
Oh, okay.
And I took that out and I said, here, you can have my other Series X. So she took that, and then the Xbox One X, I got to put that back in the box.
What happened to the series, the other Xbox that you took out of her room? Where's that at?
I still have it.
Just give it back that one.
I ain't gonna take it back. I ain't gonna do that.
Oh. That's gonna seem very mean, Daddy. How could you?
Yeah, like then she gonna make, because I already got it all set up for. Like, think about it is, it's like generally she's not big, she doesn't really care, right?
Oh, okay.
So the majority of the time she's playing on her gaming laptop, or she's playing on her iPad. Those are the two things that she normally plays on. And then she'll occasionally get on Xbox and she'll probably play Fortnite if she wants to, right? But majority of the time it's all PC gaming. So she's like keyboard and mouse, like she legit keyboard and mouse. I'm like, damn,
really?
Yeah, she's keyboard mouse.
Bigger person than me. I can't do that.
Yeah, she's better than I am. Like, but that's all she's been doing. Like, so she never really gamed with me growing up because I was always playing like the dedicated games that were just one player. So we never really got a chance to play very much. And then when she started showing interest in playing with me, I was like, okay, well, here's an Xbox, blah, blah. But then she never wanted to play. So now we're at that age group where I'm like, hey, you want to play? And she's like, yeah, I want to play. And then I'm like, all right, let's go play. And she's like, oh, well, I'm busy. So teenagers, right?
I'm busy. That's what I said. She probably wouldn't bat an eye if you just switch that around and switch it back up. She
probably wouldn't care, but I'm not going to do that to her because I gave it to her. So like I ain't tripping on it. And it's like, what am I going to do? I'm going to go trade it in for what?
Yeah,
a PS5 that costs too much.
Yeah.
That's basically. Like I said,
if I was going to do it, I should have did it before they raised the price.
Man, these pawn shops and all this kind of stuff is just, man, dude. These pawn shops and like Facebook Marketplace, y'all. Just make sure you test it out. You found a place to test it. Send them a video.
You didn't found like how many Xboxes this week at the Goodwills and pawn shops?
Yeah, I found like the day I found my third Xbox today at a pawn shop, and they was all under like $20 or well, this one was like $15, but it was an Xbox VCR. Xbox VCR, then like 2 Xbox Series S digital editions. So what I'm gonna do is just like trade those in and stuff. I know like I can get for those, I can get like $66 for 2 and $30 for ones, but I'm just gonna hold on to them, probably take them to a game store and sell them there and try to get some other games and stuff. But I ain't paid that much for them, so like I had, and also today I found a PSP 1000 too. Like
I saw that.
Where'd you find that at?
At Goodwill too. It was like $2. Oh, $3. I'm sorry.
$2.
Which one?
By my house. I have
That one by your house would be popping.
because they all rich folks out here in the rich area.
I need to go to Frisco then.
Your Frisco got some rich stuff too. That's why I found all those shoes.
I haven't been over there in a while. Like I went 2 weekends ago.
Oh, they had baseball cards. I went over there last couple days ago.
Yeah,
They had a bounce. Oh, you saw those?
Yeah, I didn't pick them up. I'm not picking up any more baseball cards. Like
not me neither. But somebody bought a big box or something. But you just never know. Like people wonder why I find so much Goodwill stuff. I go every day, y'all. I mean, I have the time to go every day, and I usually, if you go every day, you're going to like hit. You know, you're going to find something. But also too, I just have good timing. And here you go.
It's unfortunate. It almost just irritates me sometimes because like he come to my side of town. Like mind you, he lives like an hour away from me. So he'll just be like, "Oh, but I was like," and I look at he'll send pictures in the group, and I'm like, "That looks familiar." What Goodwill is that? Oh, it's one by your house, bro. I'm like,
sound like that. Why I gotta sound like that?
Dang it! Like, gosh, like because every time I go, I don't find anything. Like the most I'll find is like books for my wife, things of that nature, because she likes books. So I'll look for hardbacks and stuff like that for her. So I'll do that, and then. You know what? I did find a Switch 1 game at Goodwill. It was just the case.
Oh, okay.
But I just bought it anyway.
When was it?
I don't know.
What game was it?
I don't remember. Hold on, let me go get it.
Oh. But no, man, just this gaming stuff. It can be fun. It's been a roller coaster the last 2 damn weeks, man. Like Megan, like we just.
I told you every time we get some really good news on my mind, I'm like, man, there's gonna be some bullshit that happened this couple of weeks, and just like clockwork,
the bullshit
again. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Fate. Okay.
What is that? Oh, the Fate. Oh, what did that say? Fate. What?
Yeah, XL, something like that. That Fate game.
Fate Extello.
Oh, Extello. Okay.
Yeah, one of them RPGs, and yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
Well, how much they had on the case?
$5.
You bought it?
Yep.
I would just say, hey, can I have this?
No, they said as is. They're starting to do the as is stickers. That
was at what, Goodwill?
Yeah. But I saw how much the case was. It was like $15. I was like, I'll get it.
Oh, okay. Just in case you find a game I want to sell the case.
Yeah, since I don't have a Switch.
You might just put it up, you know.
Yeah.
Remember when people used to get mad at me when I used to do games like that?
Oh, toss the games and shit. The poor games, they got
game in there. There's not a game in there, so I'm not worried.
You're roughing the games up. You're mishandling the games. I'm like,
I was always like that when you were dealing with Neo Geo games. I was like, oh my God, stop.
I just got big, heavy hands. That's
he just beating the shit out of him. I'm like, oh God, don't do that. No.
Oh my God.
I can't help. I handle stuff. I do handle stuff rough.
I'm like, got the Neo Geo game. It's so expensive. Don't do that.
I'm like, bam, just like,
like your man handling a small child or some shit.
No, I wouldn't do a child like that, but I don't like, guys, the games don't have feelings. Calm the fuck down.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're acting like you're handling like a small child or some shit. Like
I get the game like.
So let me ask you this question, right? So GTA 6. Okay, so you've been to a numerous amount of Goodwills.
Yeah.
You've seen a numerous amount of GTA, probably 4s, 5s, 3s, all them jokers.
Uh-huh.
What is the average price that you normally see for those previous iterations for not Goodwill.
Average price $4.99.
$4.99.
Mm-hmm.
And generally, how long after release did you normally see those prices in Goodwill?
Oh, well, I wasn't going to Goodwill when they out like that, but I can say in my time, I probably seen less than 10 on the PS5.
Okay.
One couple on the Xbox. I ain't say trillions, but hundreds. Why? Yeah, hundreds on Xbox 360 and PS3.
Okay.
Complete too, but rarely like on PS4 and Xbox Series or Xbox One. So yeah.
what would your ballpark number be for how many years after the release of that game would you have seen that in a Goodwill?
Ooh, probably good. Now we're starting seeing Switch games. So 6, 7, maybe. Now, if I just said it because I'm going off, now we're starting to see Switch 1 games pop up in Goodwill.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like 6, 7 years, because it's saying like, because like now, when you see a Switch, like you just bought the Switch case, when you see a Switch, like, oh, what the hell Switch ain't doing it?
Because I was like, wow, I never see this.
Yeah. So that's kind of like what it is, like, unless this is on rare occasions, Target sometimes donate new stuff to Goodwill. Sometimes they do. Like I saw a whole PS5 in Goodwill over there by where we used to go to, the main one. It was over there and it was like $300. And I was like, this doing here? But it was in the box. The box is kind of halfway tore, but it was the fat PS, disc and everything. I'm like,
oh, okay, like 3.
Yeah, no, it was like 300, but it was over there in the area.
PS3.
No, PS5.
Oh, PS5. Oh,
yes, PS5 for $300.
Damn.
Yeah, that was like a year ago. But I was like, but yeah, it was like a year ago. But it was still in Goodwill though. I was
so the reason why I asked that question is to see like what's the time frame between a release of a very popular game, which generally from a Goodwill or thrift perspective, the highest percentage of games that we generally see are going to be COD, Assassin's Creed,
Connected Ventures,
Wii Sports, all that. You're going to see numerous Maddens. You're going to see numerous NCAAs, all that stuff. You're going to see a lot of sports games.
Yeah.
And then you see your Battlefields from time to time, all of that. That's generally what you'll see as a bulk amount of thrifting games that you generally see. I've seen some GTAs over time. So you're saying from your average, you're saying from the time to release, about 6 to 7 years is when you start seeing those pop up in Goodwill or thrift stores or wherever, right? And those average costs of those games are probably around $4 to $5. Okay, so when we average that out, theoretically, this generation would be different because we're not going to see as many copies of GTA because, well, until they release a physical disc or whatever they release. But here's the $1 million question. Will it be a code on a disc or will it be the actual game? And will it be to a point to where they decide that it's a one-time use code? Or is it a replayable thing that you can resell?
I think Goodwill will take it anyway and just
they're going to take it regardless. But
I think you know what? I will counter with this. I would say since GTA 6 is so popular, this is bringing more awareness to codes in the box because Nintendo has done it a couple of times and PlayStation, but
everyone's
you really haven't. Even Capcom has done it with Resident Evil on Switch, with getting Resident Evil 4 and then 5 and 6 is a download. I think since this game is super popular, I'm talking like worldwide popular, this is bringing more attention to code in the box. Because like I've been to so many GameStops who will try to sell like, hey, does this come with the? We don't know. We're just selling it as is, and it has one game on it. This time, this is waking people up to code in the box. So I think no people are going to be like mom and pop stores are not going to be taking it. GameStop's not going to be taking it unless it's a disc, and all that kind of stuff. Nobody's going to be taking these.
To that point, there's been a lot of news in the press right now where certain
stores. It was only 2 stores.
Online.
They're 2 stores. Yeah. They're stupid. They shooting themselves in the foot because one of the stores they ain't answered me. I like, but y'all sell Resident Evil triple pack and it has a download code. What the hell are you talking about? You just doing this to get the attention. Shut the fuck up. You're like, no. Like, I ain't say that to them, but I'm just saying in my mind. But they just doing that. Like, come on, what the fuck? Stop. Really.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna do it for one, you need to do it for all. So,
But this one is different than all. This is the exception to the rule. GTA 6 is changing everything. Like I said before, this is gonna change everything. And it's starting out already. Discussion. A lot of people are talking about code in the box. People usually get code in the box, didn't even care, even on the Switch stuff. I mean, just Switch stuff, Now, because of GTA 6, people who don't even talk about games like that are talking about games.
Well,
Like,
to be honest,
I heard like somebody, I went to go get a haircut last month and get in shape up. And like, hey man, you get that new GTA 6. I said, you play games? He said, I don't play that, but I'm gonna get that motherfucker. I was like, okay. I was like, and to that point, they probably don't care. It's like, man, I just want to play it. That's how some people are. They just want to play it. And give it up.
Those games that's going to do that.
Yeah, it's one of those games that you can't put a rule to. It's going to be hard. This game is not going to follow any kind of rules. This rule is going to make its own rule and break its own rules. And I think Rockstar knows that, and that's why they cocky with it. They like, oh, we can do digital. Then we can do this. Then we can bring out GTA 6 physical and have it with GTA 6 online together and charge y'all $150 and y'all gonna buy it, and people will. It's just one of those. It's just one of those games. It's just one of those games that's gonna do it. A lot of games can't do that. Call of Duty ain't gonna be able to do that because people are tired of it.
That's the thing.
GTA 6 ain't gonna be able to do it, but people gonna try.
I would say, yeah, that's the thing. Like, remember else saying for it.
Yeah.
When you set precedents, there's gonna be other people to follow, and unfortunately, when you do that,
and they're gonna
be
get
a lot of
they're gonna have a rude awakening.
So they have responsibilities as well too for doing stuff.
I want to see the actual numbers. I want to see actual published numbers of what the first 24 hours look like from Rockstar. I don't want to see any external resources or reports or rumor mills. I want to see what the actual numbers are. Whether they decide to show those or not, who knows? But that's going to be the deciding factor of whether or not people were actually, voting with their wallets or not. Because from hindsight, to me, it looks like that the backtrack for, hey, we're gonna drop a physical copy in December is because they didn't hit the target numbers that they were expecting for the pre-orders. But I think there's also a mixed bag in between that. You've got gamers that bought it, of course. You've got gamers that want it physical, of course. So they like, hey, I don't want to buy a digital, I want a physical copy. And then you've got the third. Why do I need to buy or pre-order a digital game when I can just buy a day of? So you're going to have a mixed bag of that.
It's going to be like a movie walk up.
They're going to be what?
It's going to be like that walk up to the movies that day, or like a walk up to a show. The walk up is going to be crazy,
Yeah.
And then even like to add to that, because you don't that's the thing I've never found interesting or even make sense when it comes to pre-ordering digital games. Mm-hmm. I've seen a lot of people in my timeline, they'll pre-order. I'm like, bro, why are you pre-ordering this shit 5 months in advance where you don't get the early benefit? Like, preloading doesn't start until a week before. I can see you doing it a week before, but 5 months out, I mean, unless it's the type of thing like I got the money now, so I might as well do it. I mean, I guess, but at the same time, I've never understood the whole fascination with pre-ordering digital games, because honestly, it just never made no sense to me. Because you don't receive any immediate benefits from doing that.
Yeah.
How many pre-orders have I done this year? I've done
5. I've counted.
I've done 2.
I've done 6. But most of them have been on Amazon because of locking in the good price.
Oh yeah. Well, now, yeah, okay. If we're factoring Amazon, okay, about 10 now. When I think about it,
I've done.
And that, you know what? That's a benefit. If Amazon, like how they doing the Switch game, like today I got Star Fox in $49. I'm like, hell yeah, I lock that price in.
But you getting the actual cartridge, so that's a benefit more for you.
Yeah, but still, like getting that price is like, oh yeah, there we go.
Now if it's something to where they like accidentally, because sometimes they will accidentally lower prices and then you swipe in and get it, and they still have to honor that price. Yeah. That's a little different because you're saving money and then you're not spending anything because they don't charge you.
Or like the Halo collection. Like I went ahead and ordered the Halo as soon as it dropped. That Halo statue and all that. I wanted to get it. Which they're probably gonna open more up when it releases, but still, like they might do Fable. So when they come back on,
I hope they do, yeah. Because I was not trying to spend $200 plus for some shit that I'm not gonna get to February. Like they can miss me with that.
I mean, but you did a lot of stuff with what you call it. So I mean,
I only have one pre-order that I'm looking super forward to. So,
well, y'all, let's land this plane. We've been talking. This has been good. We've been 3 hours. We've been. I'm glad we got all these feelings out. We talked the ball and gun gamer, the ball and gun.
Ball and gun.
I was gonna say the ball and gun gamer game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got all out. We had our drinks tonight. We talked about GTA 6. We talked what's gonna happen next week. That's what we gonna talk. Because last week when it came over, we said like, all right, are we gonna who's gonna have GTA 6? Who's gonna pre-order it? None of us say pre-order it because they get no benefits.
Yeah,
we get no physical stuff.
We get nothing out of it, so we might as well just wait.
I appreciate y'all guys.
We wanted the collector's edition, but we didn't get it. So it's like,
they might pull an Insomniac and say, you know, y'all just gonna get this regular edition, the standard, this regular and ultimate edition, and call it a day. They might just pull that.
Yeah, man.
Because that Wolverine shit, that still surprised me if I'm being honest. But you know,
it's still, man. Well, Megan, what can everybody find you, brother?
Catch me on the good old streets of Twitter, X, Instagram, YouTube. Got 2 videos I'm working on, you guys. Taking care of that. But yeah, other than that, appreciate you guys for always showing out love, support. But yeah, we're gonna tune in again next week. Hopefully, no bullshit happens for next week. You know, I don't know why I knew that was coming. I always have a propensity of like, man, we had a good time. I think something like, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut when it comes to certain things. So hopefully, you know, like that karma don't come off on everybody else. But yeah, appreciate y'all for showing up.
I don't know why, dude. I felt the coming. I thought bullshit. I felt it. But anyway,
that's all we've been going through the last 2 weeks.
Yes.
How it is.
You can find me at NeoNess on YouTube and _Neo_Ness on Instagram. You can find me at Neo_Ness Gamer on X. Stay tuned. I got a new video coming tomorrow, probably late afternoon, evening. I'm still working on it, but I'll have that out tomorrow. Collect and play the way you want to collect and play your games. Have a great weekend.
Cool. Guys, it's the right way. Tomorrow, got a video. Gonna make a lot of people mad. I'm sorry. It's gonna make some people mad.
Yeah, you make people mad regardless if you're trying to make them mad. So it is what it is.
I know they always mad, but you know where y'all can find me. So like in your mom's kitchen, you can find me.
What?
In your mama's kitchen.
I'm stop. I'm just joking. But tomorrow the video, I don't think people gonna be bad. It's gonna be a lot of bad people tomorrow, but it might not be.
About to get all the dislike comments.
Oh, I know, right? Especially about this GTA 6 day. But anyway, I will see y'all next time, and always remember to do it the right way.